Let's just
For
give
nobody.
people an idea of when this was recorded. Rating Area 51 is still a relevant meme right now. So I mean, we're
in there right now, actually.
Yeah, we're recording from Area 51.
The new Just Roll With It studio.
Yes. Unlike all those other guys outside, though, we have government permission to be in here. They wanted to lock us in here.
To say how really old this recording is, they just came out with Vine, and we're gonna start making 6-second videos for the JRWI channel.
It's gonna be so funny, guys. You're gonna want to tune in.
I can't wait to see where Vine goes. I'm gonna invest all my money into it.
I have this really good idea. It's like, it goes, damn, Velrisa. And then I like zoom in on her shoes.
Are you are you freak? Get the fuck out of here.
Last time on Just Roll With It, we fucking murdered that giant hunter guy.
When the silver moon turns purple, life as we know it will cease. And then he is enveloped in the darkness.
And then we made our way to a small town that turned out to be Gaywick. There we met a interesting old man.
Don't pursue my research.
Alright, I gotta say, first thought, I want to pursue your research.
The knowledge of the old ones is something a human mind should never comprehend.
And then we went to find the next hunter.
I point back towards the other goblin, or whatever he is. I say, your brother, Bones. But you definitely don't.
Well, he just rolled a nat 20 on that save, so...
No!
The fight's just starting, so who knows how we'll go. Whatever happens, though, we're gonna have to just roll with it.
Where we last left off, the party, after defeating the first hunter, made their way farther into this bizarre, strange world. It's different still. You found a town. The party comes across that village. After being denied entry, after one of you kind of blurted out something you probably shouldn't have.
Mountain.
Mountain.
You fell asleep in an abandoned home. They at least pointed you to a place where nobody was currently residing. You made your night there, and you awoke the next day to a pitch black night still. Confused, bewildered, you sought out the cobblestone tower you noticed on the edge of town. Inside you met a stranger. You met a man named Luthus. While he was blind, he was still able to see through the eyes of his familiar. You spoke about the suspicions you just found after waking up 8 hours later to still a pitch black night. And you confirmed a suspicion of his that he's had for a while, that you're in a time loop. The same night has been repeating over and over again. And at some point through this loop, he started to wake up and realize what was happening. Feeling nostalgic towards the city that you saw down in the ruins below, you begin to understand that there's some sort of magical spell, sort of magical effect. So you exit the town and you seek after what is creating this spell. And that's when you come across the wall. You find a bizarre stone wall pitched into the side of the mountain. It's the doorway is triangular and fits perfectly into the stone, jutting up about 15 feet or so to the mountain. There you noticed the 4 keys, the 4 compartments, that the signia from the hunter went into one of them perfectly, and you understood what you had to do to access what's behind this door. There you met someone else, a strange man that reminded you of somebody that you've been followed by for quite some time. This small, bizarre little man seems to be an assistant of some sort to a creature that lies beyond this door. After waiting for some time, you decide that your next tactic is to attempt to bring one of the hunters to that door. So all of you created a diversion, loud noises and an illusion in front of the door in hopes to allure the next hunter. After hiding in the nearby shrubbery and greenery, you wait. And this creature emerges, teleporting through the woods, wisping left and right. You can hear the footsteps, but they don't coincide with each other. They're to your right, then they're to your left, but no matter what, they're getting closer. And that is when it appeared in front of the door. And you noticed it looked a lot like the servant that you had just met, bony. The skin just barely sticking pieces of it off the bones. This tall, lanky figure with dark, pitted red eyes stood there, scanning, looking for whatever caused the diversion. And that is where we last left off.
Okay, I believe we did get it. I did think we did a surprise round.
We did a surprise round where we stunned him and we tapped him a few times.
And then he was like, but
He was like,
Dumbass.
Jared, can you do that every episode? It's so good.
Yeah,
That's such a great intro compared to our fucking
No,
awful.
I like that a lot.
okay, so I don't know if we did this last episode or not, but because I forget, just go ahead and everybody roll initiative.
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did.
Wow, I got the same fucking dice.
Good roll to start off the session.
Did anybody get 25 to 20 when they rolled their initiative?
Yes.
Not even close.
I got 22
22? Okay.
in a tree. I'm still in a tree.
You're still in a tree with this man, but
15, 19? Anything above 15?
yes.
Velrisa's maximum initiative of 18. So, yes.
Whoa.
What was Sonan's? What were you
I
saying?
got a 19,
19?
and Hilltree got an 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Hilltree Velrisa action.
Oh,
Br'aad.
okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay,
Br'aad
Br'aad.
got a 16.
Okay, what did Red get?
I got a 7.
What did Mountain get?
4.
4. Now, were there any other NPCs with you guys?
Not anybody
no,
fighting with us, I
there's-
don't think.
Okay. Up first is the creature. The creature does not attack. It just steps forward. You get a better look at the body. The body itself is covered in this black, wispy-like robe. The robe itself moves in a way that it's almost like a shadow or a mist. It starts to roll off itself and then reamass and rebuild its own structure. It walks forwards, just holding up one of its long hands. You can see the palm itself is it's a little elongated from a normal human's, but the fingers themselves stretch out to nearly a foot long each. There's 3 of them, just long. There's blood dripping off of them even currently. It steps forward and its eyes begin to scan through the bushes and trees, looking at all of those it attacked. One by one, it looks at you. But it does not attack. You see a smile just creep up its face. The bottom of its skull, you can still see the pink-like muscles attached above the bone, and the mouth itself curves up into this muscly grin. And it just looks at you. And it ends its turn. Up next is Taxi.
I'm gonna look over to the dude. Now I'm about to do a really powerful spell. So if this scares you and you just want to hand over the token, no, just hold on. Just check this out. And then I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on the creature
Okay.
from the tree.
So Moonbeam is a radius, right? It's a cylinder from the sky, if I remember correctly.
Is
it? Check it real
It's a
quick.
5-foot cylinder.
5-foot cylinder. Okay. So is it a wisdom or dexterity save?
It is a con save.
It's a con save. Okay. All right.
Ooh.
A little con save. That is a 9.
It fails.
That it does.
You hit a spell! Taxi hit a spell!
I doubt it's a shape changer, but if you're a shape changer, you do it at a disadvantage.
It's not. He's not a shape changer.
Okay, so that's 2d10. 11 points of radiant damage.
11 radiant.
Wait, does it do
And
anything else?
The cylinder beam is there for a minute. And if he ends its turn there, wait, no. If it starts its turn or enters it for the first time, it is engulfing ghostly flames.
So, as you cast a spell, the pale light of the moon comes down, and as it reeks across his body, you can see where it touches the edges of the skin, where it's still left over on the bones. It starts to burn. You can see it burn a bright white and start to actually dissipate into dust off of him. He winces a little bit and looks up towards it. It's obviously discomforting. Will that end Taxi's turn?
I know. Yeah, that's it. There's no moon out, but I created one just for that, so.
There is a moon out.
Oh, well. I pulled the moon closer and it hurt him. Then you'll see. Are you afraid?
Up next is Silnet.
Stabby boy time. I'm just gonna stab this man. I've got nothing really else going on. I'm gonna dual wield dagger stab, man.
Okay, so running up to stab him.
Yeah, I'm pretty
You're
sure I'm right
running
next
in-
to him already.
Yeah, yeah. Is he affected by the moonbeam? Curiously?
Well, isn't 5 feet like 5 feet like a single square?
Bright is good.
Yeah, it's a single, so 5 feet around him, but however, he obviously isn't 5 feet wide, so if you go in to stab him, you're going to go into the moonbeam.
God
You see what I mean?
damn it.
You fucking moth of a person.
I hate tax.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm pretty sure any creature that goes
You
into
absolute moth.
That's so, dude. All of my spells hurt the party.
No,
It doesn't make
Okay,
sense.
no,
to me.
let me read Moonbeam.
Well, it says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn area, but like I don't have any spells that don't do that. So like, can I not cast spells? It's just gonna hurt everybody all the time.
Bummer.
So lame, yeah.
I mean, I think it's more meant for like if somebody's far away.
Fire Sphere does that. Moonbeam does that. Thunder Wave does that.
You should probably just look at non-area effect spells.
I like don't. I
Yeah.
barely have any fucking spells like that.
Like those are good zoning spells if you want
Oh,
them
yeah.
to move away. Like
I could say, if you want, you can throw your daggers instead, Condi,
Yeah,
and you
true.
won't. I will say you don't start in the Moonbeam. Just for that, I'll say you probably backed up because he
Okay,
did step
yeah.
forward. So
okay.
you are not in the Moonbeam, but if you reach into this stab, you're going to enter.
Right, just to make sure, using the return spell brings both my daggers back, right? I don't need to do it twice.
No, you have to do it once. You have to do it once.
I
yeah.
didn't do
Okay.
it, but I guess I could have bonus action like dissipated it. It is a one-time thing
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna throw my daggers.
if you allow that. If Taxi knows that, it would have just hurt everybody.
you can drop concentration as a bonus action. Yeah, you can do that.
Sure, I'll have done that.
So main hand is a 20 to hit, and I don't add something for offhand, right? Because I don't have.
You add your normal roll to it, but you don't add any damage to it.
Okay, so that's 20 and a 14.
Okay, so the 20 hits.
20 hits. Kent?
And you're just throwing them, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a solid, such beautiful 5 damage. Lowest damage I can do.
5 whole damage. Oh, that end. Silnan's turn.
Let's see here. I used my bonus action, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna back up like 10 feet. Can I do that? Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
if you back
like-
up 10 feet, you'll be up at the tree line where Taxi and the other man are.
Yeah, okay, that's fine by me. Let's do that.
Okay. You back up towards the tree and stay near the tree line. You end your turn, and up next will be Hilltree and Velrisa. Hilltree is currently behind a rock with bones.
Where am I located?
You would be hiding in the shrubbery next to the tree, so you're probably about 20 feet back from him at the moment.
So I assume we all know something's going on because of the giant beam of moon that came down.
Yeah, we're in combat now.
Yeah,
we are definitely in a combat situation.
We also talked about how we were gonna fucking ruin this man.
Well, I was talking about, I guess there's someone by Taxi in particular who was like hidden, I thought.
Oh yeah, but we don't know about him.
Right, but Moonbeam. Oh, no, sorry, he hasn't got up. Okay.
Moonbeam just means that Taxi hasn't come out of his hiding spot. That's all.
Yeah, Taxi just went. Taxi went man away.
Do you just want to fucking hang out with that guy up there? You don't want to ditch him. I appreciate that.
I just fucking moon smited.
Moon smite.
Hilltree just wants to bull with bones. Honestly, that's what.
Okay.
That's what I'm feeling.
Hilltree stays behind the rock
Yeah.
with bones. What is Velrisa doing?
Do I know what this creature is?
Make a for you. I'll say make a religion check.
Wait, we forgot about an NPC. What about fucking Velrisa's uncle?
Where is Onder?
That's your fucking job.
wait, no. He went. No, wait. Let me think. Onder's somewhere. Hold on. Where is Onder?
I could have sworn he came with us.
Onder, where are you?
Because I know Onder did something. I'm trying to hold on. We gotta backtrack for a second. In my brain. Hold on.
I don't think he ever like split away from the party though, like completely.
We haven't heard anything from him in a while.
He's
though.
been on my back the whole time.
Yeah. No. He left because before you guys went to the tower, he didn't go into the tower with you. Remember?
Yeah,
He went to
but
go
where would
investigate. He went to go investigate into the town.
So we're just gonna say he never.
Well,
came
he didn't come with you guys.
Okay.
He was still in the town.
He's investigating.
I may have forgotten to mention it then, but he did go and investigate the city.
Yeah, let's just say he's there then.
As far as you guys know, correct. He went to go investigate
We'll
the
meet
city.
up with him later.
So anyway, what's Velrisa doing?
You said a religion check. That would be a 17.
17? You've heard of something similar. The way his body is, you can tell there's a very dark energy coming off of him, but he has the way he holds himself, his stance. It reminds you of, you used to do a lot of reading, especially younger in your days of studying. You read a lot about old tales, old heroes, people who were well known in different times. And back in the day, there was a class of noble wizards that were they were sort of known for being the forefront, the people who started really exploring the magical web and how it creates, what to do with it, and how to even manifest it into whole new spells and abilities not seen in the world before. The way he stands and carries himself reminds you of drawings you saw of those noble wizards. But however, his current body gives off a very dark energy.
So is he? Can I tell that it's an undead?
He does indeed look undead. From everything you've seen from undead, the fact that he's bony, flesh coming off, he looks undead.
Okay, well, I will. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance, which is a 14 con save.
He gets a 16.
Well, then I end my turn.
It's a fucking feels bad moment, isn't it? God. Well, up next is Br'aad.
Br'aad.
Okay, Br'aad is going to give a smile and a wink to Sildon. Nice stabbing. Do that again, and you're gonna get bardic inspiration.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Which is very cool. And
wait, I didn't stab him.
Nice stabbing. I'm inspired.
I don't know. It's all sharp to me. And I am going to cast. Just because I think it'll be funny. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Okay, so tell a joke.
Oh. I don't have to.
You don't have to, but I want you to really bad.
I will.
With Tasha's Hideous Laughter, I'd love it if Br'aad told a joke beforehand. Do you want him to roll first, or do you want to...
Oh.
I think rolling first, because you can make a really shitty joke if it's... yeah.
Roll first.
Okay, it's a wisdom save, correct? For Tasha's Hideous?
I don't have any... Yeah, it's a wisdom. Wait.
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
Check. Yes. Yeah, it's wisdom.
He passed. He big passed. That's
funny laugh.
That's 24. That's 24.
Funny laugh. It did not work. Yeah.
Well,
he says funny laugh, and it doesn't work.
He just looks over at you peculiarly and just kind of scoffs.
I thought that would get him.
Okay, well, is that end of Br'aad's turn?
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm going to...
So far, 2 people have failed attacking.
Yeah, it's not great. Hang on, let me mark that spell slot real fast. I am going to... Live Clock is going to fly right over. He's going to shoot 2 of his little eye beams. You roll. Wait, do I roll for that? I think I roll for that. Okay. Make 2 wisdom saves.
Okay. The first one is... a 20 not natural, and the second one is a 12.
Very cool. Live Clock shoots colorful, neat beams out of his eyes, and they don't do anything, but it's a rave.
A 12 still passes?
Yeah, it's the DC 12. It's not good.
Okay. So that ends Br'aad, and
this is a Br'aad moment.
That's a Br'aad.
Br'aad.
Up next is Br'aad.
So where am I in?
You would have been hiding in the tree line, waiting for this ambush attack. So now you're standing approximately 20-30 feet away from the creature. The creature's standing out of the tree line in an open area, and you're sitting a bit far back where the shrubbery and greenery begins around the trees.
Okay. I'm just gonna do one with the shadows, or one with shadows, and just become invisible.
Okay, you become invisible. Is that an action or?
So it says when I'm in an area of dim light or darkness, I can use my action to become invisible.
Oh, you know, I'm pretty sure that just happens. Yeah, use your action. Yep. So you become invisible. Out of thin air.
Red just vanishes.
Just like that, and they look over and they hear that. What the fuck was that? Like,
where'd he go?
You just see some big, tall, bony guy coming up, and like everybody's casting spells and it's just not working. You're just
bye-bye.
I'm out.
See ya.
What else do you do? You go invisible? Do you move anywhere?
So, I mean, I guess I'll definitely move closer to the person. What's my bonus action, real quick? Oh, okay. So could I use that and then use the bonus action of Shadow Blade after moving close?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action. Let me check.
It's a second, yeah. It's on bonus action.
So what was it? Flame Blade?
Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade.
So yeah, I went with the shadows, move close, sneak attack, bop him right in the back. Just kind of do a little
I don't know
double
if
stab.
the Shadow Blade. I think Shadow Blade just makes the weapon. I don't think it attacks with it. Let me double
All
check.
right, I'm gonna make him. and still be hidden if that's what it is.
Okay, yeah, it does. Okay, so so you go invisible, you approach, you create the weapon in your hand, and you can prepare for the attack, but the attack is your next action. So
All right.
it'll
Yeah,
be
that's
next
fine.
turn.
Okay.
So you
Let's
get
do
up
that.
close, using your invisibility, you stealth up, create the blade, and you are lying in wait to attack.
Yes,
Wonderful.
I am sneaky.
Mountain, it is your turn.
Where am I in reference to the?
You would have been around where
Creature.
you and your dog were with Velrisa, so you were about 20 feet away from it, right
Okay, about 20 feet.
in the closest shrub.
Is the moonbeam still on him?
No, I dissipated. It went
Okay,
went
moonbeam
like
is
this. It went down,
Okay, cool.
and he just blew up in flames for a minute.
Also, one more question: can he see me? Does he know that I'm there? my knowledge,
Yes,
at
yes, he
least.
knows you are there.
Okay, he does.
Because you threw
All right,
something
I'm
at him,
gonna
I'm pretty sure, during the sneak attack. You threw a javelin, I'm pretty sure.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I don't have javelins.
You don't have javelin? What do you have? You have something you throw. Trident?
Trident.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
Yeah.
threw your trident at him during the
All
sneak
right.
attack, the jump attack. So your trident is currently in him. So he knows where you are.
Okay.
He knows where you are.
What I want to do is step forward and say, "You're a fool to underestimate us." And then just run at him and grab the trident with one hand and kick him in the face with the other, with my foot.
I was like, wait a minute.
Why? What?
Because you're like, I'm gonna grab the trident with one hand and kick him in the face with the other.
Okay. But I want to grab the trident and kick
Okay,
him in the
yes.
face and kind of like jump off of him.
The mountain just stood up and said, "Oh, you're approaching me."
Okay, so what we'll need first is I will need you to make a melee attack to see if your kick
Okay.
hits.
Okay. That's 16 plus 24 to hit.
So 24, you said?
Yeah, 24
Yes,
to
that
hit.
hits. Now make a strength check.
Okay. Make a strength check. All right.
Make a strength check.
That is going to be 11.
So, you kick. How much is your kick damage is? What's your melee attack damage? I meant
6. It's going to be 6.
6. Okay. So half to 3, as it is a non-magical attack, and as you kick, it seems to not have much effect as it lands into him. But your foot, you get it about center of his chest, and as you land, you go to grab your trident, and when you go to grab it and try to push it out and kick him away, he's a lot stronger than you were anticipating from a bony man. And as soon as you go to kick off, there's a lot of resistance, and then you hear the sound of something erupt to your right where your arm grabs the trident, and some of the muscle actually pulls itself out of his arm and creates almost a hand shape with the muscle and grabs around your wrist with it.
What the fuck?
And he just and as you look back, you just see his eyes, the red pits looking straight into yours, emotionless, staring at you. What will you do? You've used one attack action.
I'm going to use my bonus action to pull out Flame Tongue. Speak the word to make it go on fire. Zuriel! And then I'm going to go for a lunging attack.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for hit.
All right, that's what we going to do. And that's going to... Oh, shit. That's a 12.
You go to attack, and as you swing Flame Tongue with immense speed, he raises up his other hand, and one of his long, black, bony claws, as it comes up, it just rakes against Flame Tongue. The screeching sound of the metal hitting the bone reeks through the air. It streaks across, and he just parries your blade off of it and cackles at you.
Okay, then I'm going to use fucking action surge because fuck this guy.
You still have another action. Don't you have two attack? You have two attack actions, don't you?
Well,
I just did too.
Well, you see, he punched him. He punched
Oh
him
no,
first
right,
time,
correct. Yes, I got you.
Yeah, I kicked him.
Sorry, you want attack action,
So-
bonus attack? Yeah, I got it. You did bonus action.
So
remember now.
I am going to go for a... fuck it. Let's do another lunging attack.
Okay.
And that is going to be nice. 25 to hit.
25 hits. Go ahead.
Yeah, that hits the bony motherfucker. All right. So that's going to do... Hold on. I got to get my dice ready.
Stupid Bisley was unprepared.
I'm sorry.
Stupid Bisley.
8 slashing damage and 6 fire damage.
You step forward and you lunge, and you dive you dive Flame Tongue directly in between two of his ribs. You feel it pierce something in there, but it doesn't feel. You're very used to what it feels like to puncture something, an artery,
Right.
a vital. When you hit it, you know the feeling it gives off. But when you push in, it just feels dry, and you feel no thrust, no resistance. But you can tell that you pierced and you've done the damage.
Okay. And I'm going to go for, you know what? I'm going to use Commander Strike to speak to, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to speak to Velrisa. And I'm going to say, do something. I don't know what. I guess.
Do whatever the fuck you do.
Do something.
Truly, truly inspiring.
And
I perk my head up in confusion.
we got to,
And you do something.
now you got to do something.
No, he used an ability. You get to do something now.
you get to do something.
Oh, I get to do something?
Yeah. He used his second attack for that. Yeah.
And you get,
Quite literally.
I'll roll a d8 for you. Go ahead, do something.
Like
You get to make an attack, I believe. Correct? Is that what Commander Strike does? It's a melee attack, if I remember right.
Yeah.
a melee attack?
So it allows you to do a melee attack. I think. I don't remember exactly what Commander Strike does. I would look.
I remember casting Eldritch Blast with
Yeah.
it.
Check what it says when you click
When
on
you
it.
take the attack on your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct an ally. Oh, I already used my bonus action, didn't I?
You did. So you can't even use
Fuck, I can't use Commander Strike. Damn, what a
Delete.
sad day.
it.
Alright.
Yeah, I would say no. I would say you're allowed to use spells and stuff because it just says strike, and I would say that strike doesn't necessarily mean a melee attack. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can definitely use more than just melee for it, but you can use it. You cannot use it. I'm just reiterating for next time.
Okay.
You already
Okay,
used your
okay,
bonus
cool.
action.
All right, then I'm just gonna go for another attack.
Okay.
Shit, that's gonna be a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Oh,
You almost, as you go to pierce, he just dips out of the way. His very small, frail body can easily just move out of the way. It's very hard to hit him. He's very thin. So, is that end Mountain's turn?
That does end my turn, but that does not end Jack's turn.
That is-
Jack is going to go for a bite at the leg because he sees a motherfucking bone.
He sees some
His
bones.
dog
dude.
want bone, baby. All right, hold on.
Jack goes
Isn't
for an
this
attack.
guy still in the? Never
What
mind.
guy?
Jack is gonna go for an attack, and you know what? That's just gonna be a 9.
Yeah, misses.
Okay.
He goes to, your dog runs forward and goes to bite, and as soon as he does, he just pulls his leg back and easily dodges the way out of your dog. He looks down and snickers and looks back up at you.
Okay.
Is that the
Now
end?
I'm really mad.
The end, Jack?
Yeah, that does end Jack.
Yes, it does. 'Cause he's gonna kill him. No.
You better not. I'll be very upset.
So up next is the creature.
Did a samurai dude get initiative?
He hasn't moved. He just seems to still be watching.
Oh,
He already said he wasn't going to participate in this
I just
battle.
wanted to know.
He's just studying. I trust him. He's a samurai. They have honor, right?
Okay, so I'm going to need. So who all was close?
I backed up.
You backed
was
up.
close.
You moved 10 feet back, and you were already about like 15 feet probably away from him because you threw.
Yeah.
So you're fine. Mountain and Jack for sure.
Jack.
No, not my boy.
I think that's it. Nobody else went close, did they?
No, why would I do that?
It was just Jack and Mountain both need to make a Constitution saving
Watch
throw.
Jack get mind
Okay,
controlled.
I'll make a con save. That's gonna be, mine is gonna be a 9, and Jack gets a 13.
13.
No, they both failed. You're gonna die.
So Mountain, you take.
Okay.
I'm stressed. I'm so stressed
Oh,
right
no.
now, dude.
I don't like the look of
If
that.
you kill Jack, I'll be so upset, bro. You have no idea. You have no
The
idea.
dice right now, it got me stressed. What the fuck? Who are we fighting right now? Is he over leveled? What are you doing to us? Are we all gonna? Is this
We're
the
fighting
wife?
Skeleman. Fighting Sans Undertale.
Can Jack have that Pokemon ability where he loves his owner so much that he just like withstands a hit with 1 HP?
Yeah, exactly.
Mountain takes 28 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, Christ!
As you come in for the attack,
It's always Mountain, bro.
and your dog comes in as well, he steps over the dog and comes close to you, looking at you in the eyes. And as he does, you see behind him from the ground erupts these large black insect-like tendrils large and spiky in the
Gross.
way they angulate like an insect's pincers. They come up and they surround you in this small cube. All you see is darkness. The rest of you as well. You just see it erupt as shadow, and it blocks your vision entirely. And as it poofs back, Mountain, you feel all the air escape your lungs. As the darkness disappears, you feel the air pulled from your mouth, and you feel a coldness inside your chest. As you look around, the creature is gone, and so is Jack.
What the fuck?
Stop playing.
Wait, can we still see Mountain?
Yeah, Mountain's standing there.
Say
The
psych
creature
right
is
now.
nowhere to see.
Were they gone?
Say fucking psych.
Say psych.
Up next is Taxi.
Say psych.
He just disappeared?
He's in the wall. He's in the wall, dude.
The creature just disappeared?
You don't know where he went. You don't see him anywhere. You could try to look
Maybe he's
for
just
him.
invisible.
Jack is gone as
Hint,
well.
hint, Jack disappeared as well.
Now, I know this looks really rough, but this is just a warm-up round. We're totally going to be fine. I'm just going to help them out real quick. This should do it. Yes, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Where?
At the place where I last saw the thing disappear. Like around
so
that
it's
area.
a 20-foot cube, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Like immediately.
He does not appear. You see the owlets and everything else, but he is not there.
This is totally fine. Can I perception check with a bonus action?
I'll
Can
allow
I
it.
look for him?
I'll allow
Cool.
a perception check.
Cool. That's what I'll do because I can't hit him.
If Jack is gone, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm leaving the podcast if Jack is gone. I'll be so upset.
It's not good. It's not good. 13.
13, you look around and you also do not see him anywhere.
You didn't happen to see him, did you?
Just stay silent. Not say a word. He just sits there, both hands. One hand
Okay,
is
good,
close to
good,
his
good.
blade, other hand is on the branch, and he's just staring down at where the combat was.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should just feel him out, right? I'll just close my eyes right now. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm just going to feel him out. I'm just going to... I don't need...
So up next is Silnan. So up next,
I would also like to try perception check. Let's see it. That is a 22.
Hey, don't forget you have a D8. Don't
Oh yeah,
forget you have a
D8. I don't know if I need that on there.
Do you?
You know, fuck it. Fuck it. We're going for it. I don't need it for anything else. I believe in myself. That is a fucking 7 plus 17 plus. Okay, yeah, that's a lot
29.
of the number. Yeah.
And with that roll, you see him.
Oh.
With the 22, you would have failed, actually, just so you know. So you better thank
really?
Slimecicle for that one.
I'm a bard. Okay, very good.
As you're looking around quickly and frantically, your eyes catch something upwards, and you look up, and off of a perch on the mountainside about 50 feet up in the air, you see him standing there.
Mountainside.
One of his arms, his left arm, is wrapped around Jack's throat, holding him up vertically down his side, and he's staring down at Mountain with this large, grimacing smile on his face.
Mountain.
Now, hold on.
Found your dog.
50 feet
50
up.
feet up from the floor.
Oh, what do we do?
I don't even have something that can reach 50 feet.
Man, if only you had Eldritch Blast. Damn, what a shame. If only you were a
Damn,
warlock.
have Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, so I point him out. I'm like, guys.
Yep, you use your action
He's just being.
to point him out.
He just tossed him up.
Let's see. Can I do anything for bonus action? Or would bonus action be the perception?
The perception was your action.
Okay.
It would have been a bonus
okay,
action if you didn't
okay.
call him out, but because you added the calling out thing, that would call that an action fully. So you still have your bonus
Okay.
action completely.
So Sonnen points him out to the group?
Yes, he points up
Yeah,
and,
everybody.
and
yeah.
yells that he's up there. So you guys, as you guys all look up, you see him high up, standing over the ledge, holding Mountain's dog.
Oh my
Oh
god.
fuck! What are we supposed to do now?
Oh my god.
No.
I'm gonna move towards the ledge, like underneath them.
Okay, you run underneath.
and
yeah.
just
You have what's
That's-
your movement speed? 45?
it's a
30.
30. But
For some reason, I
yeah.
thought someone had more for some reason. I don't know why. But
I can dash. I mean, I have bonus action.
if you'd
so
like
right-
to, bonus action dash, you could get right front underneath them if you want to.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna use my bonus action or anything else. So
Okay, so you dash up.
I just want to be close enough. And can I like? No, my action's sort of used. Never mind. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
there. I'm like pretty close to underneath them, but not
Okay,
quite
next
underneath
up,
them.
Hill Tree Velrisa.
He's 50 feet up,
50 feet up off the ground.
holding
level.
the dog.
Holding the dog over the ledge, choking it with his left arm. You can see the dog struggling. It's kicking towards him. Its top leg is also pinned underneath his arm as well. He seems to have a lot of strength for his very bony and thin stature.
Well, shit.
Did nobody have feather fall?
No. We're not wizards.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I wish. I have literally nothing that can help in this situation.
It's only 30 feet.
Are you in the same situation I am, where none of your spells even go
most
that
of the
far?
ones that could maybe help
Yeah.
a little bit are only 30 feet.
If you'd like, you could start climbing the mountain. Just so you know, the mountain is very jagged and does look climbable. It would take your climbing speed, which is very, very slow.
Okay, where's everyone else located? Like, majority of the party.
They're around where you are in the tree line, still staying out of the visible area.
Alright.
So they're pretty close to you.
Who's next in the turn order? That would be
Br'aad.
Okay, I'm going to bless Br'aad and Red and Mountain.
This got very intense very
So
fast.
Br'aad, Red, and Mountain, I'll bless them, which they can add a
Okay.
D4 to their attacker saving throw,
Ooh, got the bless.
and then that's gonna be it for my turn.
Okay. Now, after Velrisa, up next will be Br'aad.
Okay.
What the fuck, Jared?
I
Everyone is so tense now.
Jared,
I mean, this is not what I planned to happen.
dog is on the line. Why you do dog like that?
This is not. I did not plan this.
Why couldn't you just fuck over me like
I
that?
I never plan my combats. I literally just think like the creature would, and then I just do it.
No. It's not your fault.
You should have taken me instead.
okay. So I am going to. What a tough situation. What's my movement? 30 feet. He's so high up. So high up.
It takes a round to hit the ground, right? Like a few rounds or like a few turns.
Depends
to
on
hit
how
the
high
ground?
the fall is. For 50 feet, it would not take a few rounds. 50 feet would take approximately. How long would it take to fall 50 feet?
I haven't been in physics class. A few seconds.
Acceleration. What is it, like 9.2?
I'm pretty sure it would be a single round. It would take
Okay.
like 3 seconds, I would say, which is
Okay.
which is somebody's turn. So
Stay calm. We might have a chance.
Here's my plan. The first thing I want to do is to cast a touch spell through live clock, and I want to cast bestow curse. So live clock's gonna fly up and tap him with one of his little eye stalks, and I'm gonna curse him to be afraid of heights.
okay, curse is a charming spell, if I remember correctly.
It's a wisdom save throw. Yeah, it says curse, not charmed. I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's
I don't know how much of a difference it makes for this guy, right? But
So that is a 15.
I did it. He's cursed.
He's cursed.
He is now cursed to have a fear of heights.
Yes.
He goes, ah! And disrupts the dog.
It's a dog. No.
Wait, are you serious?
No, I'm not.
Wait, what he do?
It's not. It's not his
Oh
turn.
my
He can't do
God.
anything yet.
You just fucking scared the shit out of me. All right, and then I have a does that count as? I know that counts as my action. Does that also count as live clock's action?
I would say so, yes,
Okay.
because he has to fly up there and he'd do the action as himself
Yeah.
as well.
Then I just end my turn.
Okay. Up next is Red.
Can I get a little recap on like what's around me right now, and then
Okay,
him
so
falling?
around you, around you is Velrisa and Stonen and Br'aad. You are in a sort of green. You're very thick greenery around in this tree line. Right in front of you is where it breaks off into this open field where the mountain starts. And then up the perch of that mountain, this very jagged, rough mountain, you can see 50 feet up a ledge that comes out. And he's standing up there.
Was there not an enemy that I was around?
The only enemy he teleported 50 feet up to a ledge.
Yeah, bummer. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and toss out an Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to hit.
I got a 20.
You got a natural
I got
20?
a 20. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll the
Gonna
d10
just
for that one.
whip that out. Okay, let's do the first one. First D10 is a 2.
Double it.
So the +4. Oh, double it?
You can double it or roll
okay,
again. Your choice.
Actually, so what I'm gonna do this turn as well is, so I got a what is that? I got a 9 on my second one.
Okay.
But so I have a limited use. The Dark One's own luck. I can make an ability check or saving throw, or when I make one, I can use it to add a 10. Or is that ability check to hit it, or?
I think that would be to hit.
No, yeah, that's for ability checks or saving throws. That's for not this.
Yeah, okay, no worry
Not
about
this.
that.
That's for other things.
Okay, so what were my options on the 2d10 +4?
You roll a 2 and then a 9, so that makes it 11, right?
Right, and then they're each +4.
It just you add
just-
+4 to. So basically you critted, So crit does double
Yeah.
dice damage, which means you roll the
Okay.
dice twice, but you only add the 4 once. So you got
Oh.
a 9 and
Okay.
a 2, so 11 then plus 4 for the first beam. And then you still have a second one, I think, right? With
Right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I was like, wait, what?
And
Okay,
so-
and then I got a 5 plus.
Oh, you have to roll to hit with the second one as well. So roll another d20 for the second beam. Sorry.
Ah, fun. I'm very good at this, guys. It's 8.
No, you're good. You're good. We haven't played in a while.
That's 8. Well, I mean, yeah.
7? You have a 7 for your plus, dude. You just missed.
That's okay.
So the first beam hits and you deal 15 damage. The second beam does a missy. We're there. We got it. We got there.
I'll say I got something.
So the beam blasts. You carefully avoid Mountain's pet that's currently in his grasp and aim for his other side, his left shoulder. As it slams there, you see his body get pushed back, but he's more focused on the ground as it slams into him. It's obvious damage. You can see some of the flesh be ripped from the bone. You start to see the bare, decaying bone underneath the dead flesh start to arise. But he just stares at the ground very fearfully. Now is at the end of Red's turn.
I don't think I have any bonus yet.
All right. So up next will then be Mountain.
Okay, so he's standing up there still.
Yes.
With the dog in his hands.
One arm. He has it in a chokehold.
One arm. And all right. And my trident, I didn't get it out of his body, did I?
You did
Or
not.
did I? Yeah, I didn't think so.
But I will say it probably fell off on the ground. So it's probably there on the ground somewhere in front of you.
Oh, damn it.
Why? I ruined somebody else's idea, it sounded like.
Yeah, I ruined my idea, but that's okay.
Okay. Can I just ready an action to kind of like jump up and catch him if he falls?
Yes, you can do that. You can ready your action.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do, and that's gonna end my turn. I'm not gonna do anything else to fuck it up. That's all I'm doing.
Will Mountain say or do anything else except for just stand there?
Nope.
Get ready.
Nope. He's nervous. Not saying nothing.
The creature, it starts to, as it's looking down, its teeth start to grit a bit more, and they start to sort of scrape against each other. You can actually almost, you can almost feel just the bones grinding. It makes you feel uncomfortable when you see these large teeth just slowly grinding against each other. But you can see the obvious panic in its bona fide face. It starts to slowly back away from the ledge, away from sight, and then you lose vision of it.
Yeah!
Yeah, we did it.
I didn't feel like we did it.
Up next is Taxi.
How far is the ledge from where I am?
From
How far do I have
you?
to travel? Yeah. If I double my speed and I cast Spider Climb, which means I can run up that mountain at full speed.
What's your movement speed?
Right now it's 40, and if I double it, it's 80.
At 80, you would be able to just make it to the end to the ledge, like grabbing onto it. You would just
Get
make
Sparta
it there.
kicked off.
I have a question.
You also have a dash.
I have a question calling me.
Yes.
Can Jack still do stuff?
Yes, Jack can. If you'd like Jack to try to do stuff.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that first.
I just felt like that was the thing that
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot.
We could do.
But
can
before he backs up, then what does Jack do?
Okay.
Let's try to struggle out.
Can Jack kind of struggle out? Yeah.
If you want.
He's over the ledge. He will definitely fall.
is he over the ledge right now?
Yes.
But he just.
Yeah, you know what? Jack's not really gonna do anything.
Okay,
honestly,
okay.
I don't think.
Well, then that's what Taxi does. I look over at the guy. It was I look forward to our fight, and I'm just gonna boom all the way down, all the way to the ledge, double speed, spider climb. I'm going to sprint up the mountain.
As you start, here's what we'll do. Because something a little different happens to you. But let's talk about that.
No, I'm gonna cry.
You cast Spider Climb. You run down. You begin running towards it, and as you get to the foot of the mountain to start running up it, you hear a whoosh, and you see one of his long-fingered like bone claws come out and go to attack you from a nearby tree.
Yep, that was not how we did it.
That is going to be a 25 to hit.
No, Jarrett, that doesn't hit at all. There's no way that I have. There's no way that I don't have high enough AC for that. My AC is 30, Baka.
You take 21 points of piercing damage as his claw comes right into your sternum and you feel it grind against some of your bones. And he sets her behind the tree. he still has Jack in his other hand, and he's looking at you.
He's back. Oh man.
And he smiles. And as he steps closer, you can hear the cracking of his arm as his bones break, just so he can keep his finger inside you and get closer with his long-reached arms. He gets up and he smiles. Were you the one that cast that?
No. Not at all.
And then he pulls it out,
It was
smiling.
there was a guy in the sword in the tree. He did that.
He pulls it out. He
my
pulls it
God.
out, smiling. A clever bunch. Whose dog is this?
The mountain just puts up his hand.
He's still looking at Taxi. He doesn't see Mountain. He's asking you, Taxi.
Is it his turn or is it my turn? Is this happening on my turn?
It is your turn.
How far did I get?
You
I
got to the foot of the mountain, so that would have been about.
So he got
30
stabbed
feet.
right next to me then.
No, you weren't at the foot. You were at the foot of the mountain. Yes, you and Mountain both are there.
I kind of out of the corner of my eye look at Mountain. Whoa, why? Can you remove your bone?
He goes, "Oh, you want me to take it out, do you?"
Oh, this is so white and so sexual.
I can't deal with this.
Oh my god, I can't do anything. I use my action to fucking cast spider climb.
Please do pull it out. Please pull out. God.
That doesn't sound fun to me. I so hate it when you're so weak. You can take more, can't you? And he stabs another one into you.
Well, what do you mean? It's not his turn.
It makes sense. I'm gonna say this right now. It is something he has, and I've just been fucking with you.
Can you explain can you explain later?
I'll explain right now. So he makes 2 attacks with his reaction. He has a reaction called Deadly Reach, which in response to a visible enemy moving into his reach, which is 15 feet, the Bone Claw makes 1 attack against that enemy. And if the attack hits, it can make a second.
Taxi is visible to him?
He was visible.
I saw him back away from the ledge, and then I immediately started to sprint to get up to the mountain.
See, he backed away from the
then,
ledge, and then he went out of sight, but he actually teleported. Because he can do that freely whenever he is in darkness and not seen. So he came to...
7-year-old me on the playground making up my superpowers.
Basically, yeah. He was down here hiding in the darkness, waiting. And then when you ran up, he came out and attacked you. And he can make a second one. I was waiting for you to do something before I did the second one, just to fuck with you.
All right.
But it took too long. So no, I'm pretty sure it misses you on the bright side, as it's only a 12 to hit.
Yeah, I grab it and I'm like, yeah, take it out.
you grab it and you stab it into yourself. Yeah, put it in.
You know what? I can take more. Kill me.
He pulls out. And
I spit up blood.
and with
Let go of the
and with a
dog.
cackle, he goes, "Oh, you will be a fun one."
I'm gonna go back now. I tried to save your dog, Mountain.
It's Sonen's turn.
What?
Let it be known.
Why did I end my turn?
I'm kidding. What do you want to do at the end of your turn?
I had. Oh fuck! If I leave, it'll just attack me.
You
again.
still have about 50 feet of movement, just so you know.
Yeah, I do. But like, if
Just climb back up the tree. Hey, yeah, so I helped.
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try to get back up the tree. Goodbye.
You will make it.
What a productive turn.
You make it right back to where you were. And as you climb to the very top again, the guy is still there and he just watches you get up and just kind of stares at you blankly as you get back up in the tree.
It was a valiant effort. I'm sure they can handle it. I need to take a second.
Sonen, your turn.
So he still has a dog in his hand, right?
And his left arm, yes.
And he's on ground level with us.
Yes. He is in fact from you 20 feet, 15 feet.
20, 15 feet.
Like right to your right.
Okay, I'm gonna try something stupid, and I might get killed for it again. Let's do stupid stuff every time.
Oh god.
No, don't worry. This will save Jack, if anything. I'm gonna run up to him and try to grapple him.
The dog or the guy?
The guy.
Yeah, I got confused for a second. Okay.
Grapples the dog.
No, give him to me! They start having a test of strength. Okay, so go ahead and make a strength check.
Strength check. That is a 17. Please.
17?
He's strong. I forgot he's strong. Oh, no.
You just barely get a hold. You manage to wrap yourself around. And what kind of grapple are you going for? What part of the body? Where exactly?
I'm trying to like one arm around the neck, one underneath his shoulder. Just trying to like loosen the grip on the guy on the dog.
All right, you grapple from behind. You get behind him.
Yeah.
I've never been taken from behind before.
God fucking damn it!
I let go of my runaway.
Does he say that?
That one is not canon. That one is not canon. I just had to because it was funny.
Every enemy is very sexually charged.
I'm just very horny.
Here out.
I'm just horny at all times, so I reflected my D&D games.
Understandable.
I could fix it.
What can I do from a grapple? Is there any bonus actions I can do from grapple? Need to know.
Not really. I don't think grapple does just restrain them from moving and allows people advantage on attacks.
Oh, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grab. I forgot I have Tavern Brawler, so I have my action still.
Yeah. Then you still have your action. I'm in. Yeah.
I kind of want to go for a trip. Can I trip him?
Sure.
Yeah, like
so
kinda like,
you're gonna try to
like-
grapple him and then try to sweep
and
the
then
leg
like
at the same
sweep
time.
his legs.
Go for
and, like,
go for a
get
melee
on top of
attack.
him on the ground. Okay, melee
Go for a
attack.
melee attack. Mhm.
What would I add to that? What do I add to it?
Just your melee.
Just
which
melee?
for you is a D4 plus your strength because you're a tavern brawler.
Okay, so +4. So that's +4. That is a 17. 13
17
plus
to
4.
hit?
Yes.
That hits. Now go
Cool.
ahead and roll a D4 and add your strength.
That is a 4 plus 1, 5.
5. You go for the leg. Now go ahead and I need you to make a strength check.
A strength check.
To
God
try
damn
to
it,
attempt
almost has be that's fucking not natural 20. 19 plus 1. So
Okay.
20.
You manage to push him down onto the ground and he loosens his grip and drops the dog. You both luckily do not land on the dog.
Nice.
However, he does
Nice.
release his grapple and you land on top of him.
Strong boy son.
Dude, apparently Sun's coming out here with the fucking grapples.
Up next is Hiltree and Velrisa.
Can I just like give you Hiltree's actions? Because I really don't know what he would do in this
I
situation.
don't know. Hiltree's probably just hiding with Bones, honestly. I doubt Hiltree wants to fight this thing.
Yeah, no, honestly, I agree with that. So Hiltree's
So
just gonna...
Velrisa.
Hiltree and Bones are having a very, very insightful conversation with each other. They're learning a lot about each other.
Where did Big Man go?
He's about 30 feet away from you, on the
Alright,
ground.
alright.
Sonan's on top of him, grappling him to the ground.
All right.
Pinning him down, trying to get that fucking WWE
While he's
championship.
down, Velrisa's gonna run up to him, like with the warhammer out, and go for that big boy hit.
Oh shit.
Okay, go ahead and swing with the Warhammer.
Hiltree and Bones are discussing strategy behind a rock.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, you fucking hit me. The classic. the classic Velrisa.
That you do. As you're pinning him down, writhing and wiggling, Silnan, you make your way. At first, he gets back on top of you, and as he does, you hear Velrisa running up and yell, "Silnan!" And as you wrestle him back down to the ground and you're back on top, you feel a Warhammer hit you directly in the back.
Wait, before we do anything. Wait.
What?
He's prone, right? Does
He
that
is
mean
prone.
advantage?
Yes, you have advantage on the attack, actually.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll. Gets another nat 1. Gets another nat 1.
No, don't even say that. Don't even say that.
I hope so.
It's a 13.
A 13, well, that
Damn,
misses.
nice. Well, it's better than fucking. It's better than nailing Silnan in the back.
Man, it's a good thing we have that time god storyteller on our side. Silnan, you would have been fucked.
You would have got a Warhammer right. You would have gotten scoliosis, not by fucking birth. Like, that would have sucked. So, up next, we have Br'aad then.
All right. I am going to cast my bonus action and use... Yeah, I'm just going to give Bardic Inspiration to... I'm going to give it to Silnan.
Hell yeah.
So that he can keep Bone Man pinned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Br'aad comes out of the tree with a fucking Hulk Hogan mustache. You get in there, brother!
You get in there, brother, and you keep him pinned. I'm telling you right now, you better keep him on the ground, brother.
And then I'm gonna use my spell attack. I'm gonna cast Major Image, and I'm gonna, tell me if I can do this. I wanna put a box around them, It's like a visual phenomenon. I want it to look like they are in the sky, and I want to create air coming up so it seems like they are falling.
Okay, and if I'm wrong, but it's a 20-foot cube, just to make sure with major image. I'll make sure that the size is correct.
Yeah, so it's almost like, that's what they're seeing from the inside.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I fully get you. It's quite literally a skybox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quite
that's what I was
literally.
thinking.
Yeah, so you're making a personal skybox.
Yeah, no, I quite literally. I was just making sure the size. I had to remember the size for it. Yeah, you can do that. 100%.
I put him in the skybox.
You do. It feels like you guys. It feels like you begin Condi to you as well for Silnan. It feels like as you're grappling him, you look down and also you just see, and then you feel the wind begin to hit you. You see see the sky. You see the ground coming closer.
Good thing Silnan's never been afraid of heights, I think.
Silnan's just like, this is fine.
This is okay. You know, I was gonna
I'm
die
not afraid
somehow.
of heights, so this does not scare me.
I mean, I've jumped off like a 50-foot building before or something, I swear. It's pretty high, you know.
Yeah, I want to use a free action too to shout out to Silnan. Silnan, you'll be fine.
Okay. I don't even see the ground anymore.
Up next is Red.
I wanna see if I can do something. If I use like, what's it called? Well, how much time is in between like turn? I guess is important.
It's about on average, it's about 3 to 6 seconds per round. So it depends.
But I have enough time to teleport above them and fall on top of him.
How far can you teleport?
As if I am also coming through the sky.
What is this fucking situation?
I like this. Okay, so let's dig in a little bit. Let's see here. So how do you teleport?
All right.
How do you teleport?
So I thunderstep.
Thunderstep, correct. You can teleport up to 60 feet with it, right? 30 feet, I think.
Right. I think it's 90 feet. Actually.
90? What? That's a really good spell. Holy shit.
What?
Thunderstep, 90 feet.
Oh wow.
Don't go
okay,
90
yeah.
feet up.
Yeah, don't go 90 feet.
to it.
Don't go 90.
Go 90 feet up. Get the gravity bonus. Get the gravity bonus. Down B.
I'm gonna go for the shield break. I assume Br'aad put the skybox like them directly in the center of it. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna. Right. Yeah. I'm aiming for above that, so I just come like through.
Okay.
above the
So
sky.
you could do just 20 feet, and
But
you
like-
won't take fall damage that way if you want to do that.
Right. Exactly. And then I'll basically at the tip point of the skybox, so I still teleport
Just-
in instead of just kind of like appearing through it.
Please, God, don't hit me.
So I teleport in with my Shadow Blade in hand that I definitely casted beforehand just a second ago with my bonus action I didn't say. But I have that Shadow Blade in hand. I'm like, all right, I'm going in, folks. And then I just teleport up right above, and I just appear in the skybox with my Shadow Blade going in for a plunging attack.
All right, I'll allow an attack with that. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, shit.
Because I have advantage,
Okay.
you know.
Okay, so
He
hold on,
will
the,
have a normal roll as he is falling while attacking, which would usually be disadvantage, but he's prone, so it gives you advantage. So it makes it a neutral roll.
That's fine by me. Just don't roll one,
Right,
please.
going for that bony ass. Here we go. I got a 19. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
you hit no matter what.
Fuck yeah. Okay, it's 2d8.
We have such good energy this episode. I love it.
I got 7 and a good old fashioned 1. But hey,
And it's psychic damage, correct? It is.
2d8 psychic, yeah.
Okay, so you can do a total of 8.
And I can also throw it if I want it, but no, it's fucking.
We are like.
Oh wait, if
terrifying
it's
as
in
beasts.
dim light or darkness, I assume we're in the sky, so that's not it.
Yeah. So
Psychic.
what happens is
Yeah.
you pop above them, coming down. Silnan, what you see. You're wrestling him, and then as you're falling through the sky, you go back down and you pull him up above you because you're kind of rolling, looking, trying to contest strength. Who's on top to take the least amount of damage? As you put him on top, you just see Red above you falling with a shadow-like blade out of nowhere, and he stabs it into him, just barely avoiding you with it. I mean, I rolled for it just so you notice whether or not you hit him, just in the process because it's.
I mean, yeah, we're
Just
basically on top of
barely.
each other.
Just barely missed.
Yeah.
But you stab through, you hit him, and now you're also in the skybox and you're
It's
laying
a
on
fucking,
top.
like, skydiving
It's
fight scene.
It's quite literally. Okay, so to them it is a skydiving scene, but in reality, it is just currently a skeleton sandwich with a person on top of him and below him, just laying on the
Isn't
ground.
Velrisa in the skybox too? Just kind of
Yes.
standing there.
Yes.
No, are you just like falling
Velrisa probably thinks she's falling too.
You're just like,
Velrisa's
you're
probably
just stoically falling, arms crossed.
She's fucking levitating downwards
No,
right
he's
up.
just fucking like torpedoing straight.
Dude, what the? We are playground fighting right now.
This is great. So, up next is Mountain.
Wait, is Mountain in the skybox?
So is Sylvan on top?
Is he?
Everyone
No,
get
he's
in the
not. Not
skybox.
yet.
It's a
Dumbest
party.
shit I've ever seen.
I'm trying to get in the skybox, bro. Is Sylvan on top or where's?
Wait, am I on top or am I on bottom now?
You
Am I
are
top,
on
am I top
bottom.
or bottom?
So ready? Silman,
Yeah.
Skeleman, Red.
Okay.
It's quite literally a skeleton
I'm
sandwich.
gonna cast
Okay.
hideous laughter and make it a tickle fight.
Mountain, you cannot see them.
Okay, I can't see.
They're
them.
they're in an illusion. You look over to where they were, and you just see blue, like blue sky. It looks weird.
Well, that's fucking strange. All right, then I'm just gonna not know what the fuck is going on over there because Mountain does not understand magic bullshit, and I am going to go straight for Jack.
Jack is out of the skybox.
and take him. Yeah, I'm gonna go for him. I'm gonna like kind of pick him up and bring him into a bush and say, "You stay there. Stay right. Don't stay there." And that's it. It's gonna end my turn. That's enough. That's all.
Works.
That works. Up next, the creature.
He's still got a fear of heights, right?
Yes.
Okay,
He
yeah.
is
Oh, yeah,
extremely
that's why
scared
he's-
right now, and he is first going to attempt to break the grapple. So this will be against your test of strength.
Okay, so do I have to roll again for that? Or
Roll
is it-
strength, yes.
Okay. Please be good. Yeah. You tell me what you got first.
18.
Okay, well you win.
He quickly breaks out, and as he does, his long arms erupt out, and he just uses the sheer mass of them to push you guys away from him. As he looks down towards the sky and the ground below, and begins to writhe around. He is going to. Here's a good question: is it daylight sky or night sky? I imagine you make night sky to make it fit.
Oh, I would have done day. I pictured day with like
Okay,
clouds
day?
and like
Okay,
blue
so it's
sky.
day.
If it was night sky, I would have gotten an advantage on something or more damage.
Yeah, no, I did day.
Okay.
That's what
I
thought
was curious because I was like, it was daytime out. I mean, it was nighttime out. So I was wondering how you made the sky. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's just blue. It's just fucking blue like blue sky and white clouds and shit.
Yeah.
He can teleport. Probably thinks Br'aad sent him to a different dimension where it's just falling.
So he is going to look at both of you. He's very scared, and then he kind of just slows down and kind of just looks at Sonnen and looks at Red.
I'm freaking out. I'm like, ah!
Well, this is a predicament, isn't it?
Says the skeleton man wiggling on the ground.
I'm falling.
Wait,
He
so is
goes-
Red still on top of the fucking of Bones, whatever his name is?
He would have knocked you both off. You guys are kind of just like
Oh, yeah,
laying really
we got
close.
flung.
Yeah, okay.
He is going to first go for an attack on Silman.
I'd like to dodge in midair.
It's a 20, not nat.
That is definitely a hit.
It's a 20, not nat. 19 points of piercing as he slams
Ouch.
one of his claws down on you, and then the other one goes for you, Red. And
Oh, wait,
that will be-
wait. I had a reaction, so I'm gonna half let.
Okay, go ahead.
So that would that be 10 or 9?
10.
10, okay.
That will be a miss, I'm pretty sure, on Red. 13 to hit. You managed to roll out of the way, as you know it's not real. So you remember that the ground, and you just use the ground to your advantage to easily roll out of the way, and he hits the ground. As he hits the
I'm
ground,
still falling,
he-
but I'm rolling.
as both of his claws pierce down towards you and they hit into the ground, he no longer feels scared. And then
damn it.
pulls them out and
This
goes,
is not looking ideal.
"Oh. Well, I see."
What do you see? We're falling.
He stands up and walks
Swear to
out of
God,
the
I'm falling.
skybox,
Ugh.
and he looks
Walks
at
fast.
you, Br'aad.
That me.
It says sitting back behind the trees and goes, "Always hated illusionists."
You fell for it.
He goes,
Sasha's hideous laughter. Joke was too late.
"A jest as well, aye." He starts stepping forward, and as he does, shadow wipes across him, and you feel his presence standing directly behind you.
Wait, no.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel.
Wait, hold
Oh
on.
my.
He's standing directly behind you, and he leans over so that way he's much taller than you, but he leans over so his head's about level with yours. And in your ear, you hear a minor cackle as his teeth shatter. They chatter together.
Click? Yeah,
his
sure.
teeth.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You're the ones I enjoy torturing the most."
Wait, no.
Wait, no, this isn't funny anymore.
And now, I'm going to need Br'aad to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, no.
Wait, this isn't funny anymore. Please stop.
13.
Man, what if you had one more? That would have been a success. If you had one more,
I didn't.
You take.
I just didn't.
I just didn't. Just didn't have.
How much damage has?
Wow,
been
you
done
got
to him?
lucky.
It doesn't feel like.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
Does he stab me?
He does. He stabs you.
With his bone.
He stabs you, and as he does, once again those long insect-like pincers come around, and next thing you know, you're falling. And he's standing right next to you. You look down. You don't think it's illusion this time, but you see the ground below, approximately 60 feet down.
Oh my god, this fucking guy.
And as you're falling, he is standing next to you, his arms crossed, smiling at you.
Wait, isn't he scared of fights though? Okay.
He
All
crosses
right.
his arms, smiling at you, and goes,
He can. Yeah, I think he can.
"Let's see if you have a fear of heights as well." And that will be the end of his turn as you guys begin falling.
Oh no.
I assume.
So it will be Taxi's turn and your turn until they fall.
Wait,
Wait, wasn't it his turn just then? So it should be.
wait. It's whose turn until they fall?
It was just the
It's
creature's
just his
turn.
turn. Yeah. So.
So
Wait,
next
are
is
we,
Taxi.
Are we actively falling?
Yes.
Where? Like
From
above
60
where
feet
they
up
just
in
were?
the air, straight down towards the open field that is beside you guys.
Oh, so he just teleported straight up and now we're falling.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Okay. And I see that.
And
see that?
when does he hit the ground? Like.
I would say Br'aad's a bit lighter than the average War Mastiff. So I would say, how much does Br'aad even weigh? Have you given him an actual weight? We can give an exact measurement if you have his weight.
130 pounds.
Okay, so I need that in kilograms. Okay, yeah, you're gonna take about 3 seconds, I think. Let's double check that.
Awesome.
It's a fun little site called the Splat Calculator.
Nice. Nice.
So with the height, then your mass, it will take you actually not much more time because of this. It seems to be about the same. It's actually 2.3 seconds. So just a little bit less.
Okay.
So
I just look at the guy and I just say fucking I'm gonna roll.
So we have about with this turn order, we have a few people's turns actually. We have Taxi, Silnans, and Velrisas before Br'aad hits the ground.
I have a quick
But what's
question.
that, Russ?
So I have my familiar hawk out, right?
You can have him out if you wish, yeah.
I mean, no, but he was
Yeah, he
already
was out.
like previously, I think. Yeah, I just never really.
Yeah, I kind of forgot.
It says that it takes actions independent of me.
Yeah, its turns will go after yours. I kind of forgot you had him, to be honest, because we weren't talking about it. So
I wouldn't have made a difference in this situation then if it goes after me. But okay, that's good enough.
he goes right after you do.
Okay.
Taxi.
So it is my turn and Br'aad's turn until he falls?
It is your turn,
Like-
Silnan's turn, Velrisa's turn. And on Velrisa's turn, at the very end of it, or depending on how long her turn takes,
Okay.
Br'aad will be...
So how far are they falling from the mountain wall?
From the mountain wall, they're going to be a decent 15, 20 feet away from the actual facing of it.
Is there a tall tree in there then?
The trees are not that tall. They're about 15, 20 feet themselves as tall as well. They're not exceptionally tall. They're taller than average, but they're not like extremely tall trees. And he is currently 60 feet up in the air.
Okay. So if I jumped from my branch, trying to time to catch Br'aad, how far would I have to jump?
Oh, wow. You're
What I
about
gauge.
15 feet.
Okay, I'm just
Taxi
gonna.
can do it. Build up speed.
I can't double my speed anymore right now.
You can have you can have an action.
No, because I have to spend one turn where I don't move at all, and I haven't done that yet.
Well, you can just action dash as in general. Anybody can do that.
Oh yeah.
You could hold that technically,
No.
right?
You could hold the action until he gets close to the ground and then jump out to try to catch him. If you want to hold your action until he gets that close.
But what if I miss?
That'll be fucking hilarious.
It would be cool.
At least somebody here gets D&D. There we go. That's the D&D spirit right there.
I think you should back up and do a running start so you fucking full send it.
Off the branch?
Oh yeah. Fucking get some bounce back off a big branch. You know, it'll be solid.
I'm gonna look over at the dude.
Use it like a fucking trampoline.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna look over at the
Do a
dude.
6 somersault.
I'm gonna look over at the dude. Wait, is it even possible for me to jump that far? With my
Listen,
strength?
how acrobatic are you?
I am, but not very strong.
What
I'm
if
gonna
you,
look over
what
at
if you
the
do
dude.
like a?
Look over at the dude, okay?
Would you want to give me a boost?
He looks over at you and goes, I do.
You would.
He smiles and then he pulls out his blade. And as he does, as it comes out, you see a white light shimmer off. And it moves almost like insects. The way it moves almost like it's like living, like they fly away and spiral up as he pulls it out of the sheath. And he comes over and he touches it against your shoulder. And then he flips it and smacks the blunt end really hard on your shoulder. You take 2 points of bludgeoning. However, you transform into a... Let me pull up the exact name of the creature.
That is a beautiful soul.
You turn into a flying monkey.
Oh, here we go.
Aren't flying monkeys like really small?
They're not that small. They're let's see. In D&D they're not, at least. They're quite literally they're not actual creatures. They're not a flying monkey that would
They can fly.
Wizard of
They
Oz.
can fly.
It's all
They
good.
can fly. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to catch Br'aad. I'm going.
And a flying monkey is they're enough. They're tall.
They're
medium
strong
sized,
enough.
yeah.
And they're
just heard
strong.
monkey
I'm doing
noises.
it. Woo! I'm going.
Okay.
So is he speaking English or just monkeys?
No, at this point he's here.
Br'aad is terrified. He's
okay.
falling into fucking monkey land. I don't understand.
I'm going.
What in the hell?
All right, you.
That's what I'm gonna do for my turn. I don't know if I can make it. You can only fly 30 feet. And there's 60 feet up.
You
I
can
guess
dash,
if I can dash,
right?
then I'll do that and I'll try and catch Br'aad
Okay,
like immediately and get him away from
you
there.
can. I will allow that. You action the dash and double your speed. You fly up, and you attempt to grab Br'aad.
Can we play this situation as you're coming up monkey screaming towards me?
Yeah.
Can we do this? Well, I guess this is it. Oh, what? Oh, shit!
The Br'aad just gets a giant scary skeleton man teleport behind him, stab him, take him 6 feet into the air and drop him, and then a flying rabid monkey starts flying up at him screeching.
Br'aad is just like rushing down, accepting death, and he just sees this fucking monkey like, oh god.
Br'aad is having a
is
fever dream. Br'aad wants
Not
to
the
die.
first time.
So this is how it ends.
Okay.
Oh my
Do I
god,
need to
dude.
roll to catch him or anything?
No, you'll catch him. You'll just run up and put your arms around him. As long as Broad's consenting, unless he doesn't consent.
This flying monkey, I mean, it's better than falling, so I guess I could
Yeah,
say,
okay, yeah, you grab a hold of him.
Okay, and then I'm gonna, if I can move any more, I think that's 60 feet to get up there, so I probably can't move after I grab him.
Yeah, no,
Or-
you grab him, and that's the end of your turn.
That's it.
Okay.
That's fucking amazing.
Good job.
Up
believe the
next,
same
Don't think me, it was the
monkey.
swordsman. He's made me a monkey.
Sonan, what'd you roll again? You got like a high roll, right? You got a 19, I think,
For which?
for your initiative.
Right? Yeah, no, I was second.
Yeah.
I was
were-
19, yeah.
19. Okay, so it is your turn. I was just checking what your roll, and then Velrisa was
Okay.
18. Yeah, I got you. Okay, go.
Okay, so Br'aad is now in the loving embrace of a flying monkey, and this guy is just kind of standing there, cross-armed, falling stoically.
He is falling. He is falling.
Okay.
What is his reaction to me just...
Yeah, that's
monkey
Quite
coming out of
literally,
the-
this is what you hear. As Br'aad, as you're falling, he's sitting next to you, and you get grabbed, and he continues to fall. You just hear an, oh. And he continues to fall.
Okay, well, I don't have any weapon out because I still haven't returned my daggers to me, so I'm gonna grab my bow and go for a shot.
Okay, go for it. Just like a real quick.
Oh. Oh, fucking lovely. Haven't pulled out my bow in a long time. It's been a long time since I shot this thing.
It has been.
Will I ever miss a shot? Let's find out today. That is a 21. Not today, motherfucker.
That hits. Hit him.
That is a 4 plus 4, 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay.
Yep.
You hit him with an arrow. It goes right into like his shoulder blade. Just pierces. He doesn't need to pay much mind to it, but
This motherfucker
it hits. I mean, it's basic damage. Doesn't hurt him that
Yeah,
bad.
sure. It doesn't hurt them that much. Sure, I forgot about that. I need magic arrows. God. Okay, and I think that's my entire turn.
Is it?
He's above me. I could like hide and go for a free sneak attack.
You still have your bonus action, don't you?
Yeah, cutting action. I can hide with it.
Yeah, you can hide with
So
your
yeah,
bonus
I'm gonna try to hide. Fuck it.
action. Go for it. There's plenty of foliage around you. Just back up and you hide. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay, do it. Stealth.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
You're fucking gone.
I might disappear.
You pull a fucking red and just
Just out of there, dude.
so. After Sonnen hides, up next is Velrisa.
All right. Remind me what's happening right now. There's a lot.
There's a lot happening. So
Yeah,
currently,
this is
My
kind of
brain's
a wild fight.
everywhere.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Taxi turned into a flying monkey, ran up and grabbed Br'aad out of the air, and as he grabbed him, and they couldn't move any further, so they're still up in the air, is holding Br'aad. Then the skeleton man continues to fall, and someone hit him with an arrow, and he's still falling. He's about to hit the ground right now. He's like probably 10 feet from the ground. He's about to slam into it.
So Taxi's flying off with Br'aad?
No, they're still up. They're about 60 feet up, just floating there.
Okay.
And this man's about to hit the ground.
All right.
The creature's about to hit the ground.
Could I like hold an action to where whenever he's about to hit the ground, I can like hit him like a baseball?
You can do that now.
Okay, I can
Quite
do that
literally,
now.
he's gonna hit the ground on your
go
turn.
for a
so yeah.
baseball swing with the warhammer.
All right. You come up and you go for a horizontal swing and try to time it just right. Go ahead and roll it.
What is this fight? I love this.
17.
This is wild.
That hits.
Thank God.
Home run, baby.
So go ahead and roll the damage first, and we're going to collect this together.
That's a 6.
6 with the addition to it.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, round of applause to everybody to Velrisa, because that just stopped something that was about to happen.
Oh.
So right before he hits the ground, as he's falling and his arms are crossed, right before he hits the ground itself erupts into black smoke, and the tendrils are going to come out and rip open a small rift in the ground. And right before he falls into it, Velrisa running up, Batterman swings and knocks him away from it, and he slams into the ground hard. He's going to take all that damage now.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
I mean,
Please do not drop me, scream monkey.
I have an intelligence of 6. Can I not speak words?
Because you're an animal.
Monkey.
Because you're a
You're a
beast.
fucking monkey.
Damn.
Beast. I mean,
You guys know at
monkeys are
base
super
level?
intelligent, but they can't speak English. So you swing horizontally with your warhammer. You slam right about into his lower chest, and he flies and skids across the ground, hitting with a hard impact from falling 60 feet. And as you hit him lower chest, it sends the force of his fall. With it, he kicks up a little bit, and when he hits the ground, the actual dirt itself, the grass on the top as well, rips up and skids around. He leaves a pretty decently deep divot into the ground where he skids across it hard. You hear a lot of cracking of bones as well when he hits. And then, will that end Velrisa's turn? As Red yells, "Nice hit!" from the background. Just like comes out of the trees.
Nice
Yeah,
hit.
go on.
I raised the warhammer up in being proud of myself, and I end my turn.
Oh yeah, up next is Br'aad. You look down 60 feet below, and you see the creature laying back first on the ground, just hit batter style by Velrisa.
Ooh.
The monkey's just petting your hair, like you know how monkeys are kind of wild.
He
He's
just pulls out a
petting your hair.
little fucking bug and just eats
Yeah,
it.
but I'm about to say, yeah, he's grooming him.
Yeah. He's like,
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
But don't mess up the wig.
Don't fuck it up. How far away is the Skelly boy?
60 feet.
Oh,
You're still straight 60 feet up in the air, and he's down on the ground, back first,
okay.
right below you.
All right. I'm gonna cast vicious. I cast vicious mockery at him, and I just want to say home run because that's funny.
Okay, it's a wisdom save, right?
And he's a goofy baseball.
Wisdom save, correct? For vicious mockery.
Yes. Yes.
That is a 13.
Haha. He is stupid baseball. He takes damage.
Haha, stupid baseball man takes
Stupid
damage.
baseball man takes damage. Take 4 damage, stupid baseball man.
4 damage.
He has disadvantage on the next attack roll he makes.
Okay, and what kind of damage is it? Psychic, right?
Psychic. Yep.
All right.
And I want to use my bonus action. I want to use my bonus action to give bardic inspiration to this this monkey. I want to look up at it, and I want to pull a little bug out of my hair, and I give it to it, and I say, "Please do not drop me."
Okay.
Give him bardic
I will
inspiration.
fully allow that. That is a great bardic inspiration.
I spit it out.
How dare you?
You don't get bardic inspiration now.
So, up next then is Red.
Actually, I'm gonna give him fruit instead, because it's kind of gross that I just fucking pulled an insect out of my hair. I give him a little treat. I was thinking about it, and I was like, do I just have lice now? Like, is that... I give him a little treat. I give him a little treat. I retcon, because I don't want Br'aad to be that gross.
You give him an expired Great Gary that you never ate.
All right, Red, what are you doing,
I
buddy?
just pat him on the head.
What's Red gonna do here?
How far away am I right now? I assume the box of the skybox like vanished when he got his concentration interrupt.
Did you go ahead and just roll a con save for me real quick for your concentration, see if it's still up or not after getting hit.
I was gonna say, it doesn't...
I mean, would you have dropped it at this point? Because I mean, I kind of just like
right. Yeah. I mean, he's no longer in it, so I imagine he would have just dropped
I would have.
it. Yeah.
I would have. But if you want me to roll the save, I got.
I will. It's already been your turn, so I'll allow you just to dissipate it if you want.
Okay.
Just go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah. I got a 13. I got a 13 either way, but yeah.
It's fine. You drop
Okay,
it.
so
It's
so
not there.
I'm fine then.
Yeah, you're on the ground. You look over and you see Bony Man on the ground too. He just hit the ground hard and he's still laying there. There's actually some steam coming off him as well as he's laying on the ground now.
Well, he seems pretty warm. I better cool him off, and I'm gonna cast Frostbite.
you cast Ice Bucket Challenge on him.
Okay, he makes a con save first. He got a 13, so he takes a d6.
Very cool. Shabam! I got a 6.
Okay, he takes 6 cold.
And then has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes for the end of this next turn.
So he has 2 disadvantages.
He has double disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Double
If he still hits, I'm gonna be really surprised.
Chill out, dude. Okay.
So now, will that end Red's turn?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well then, up next will be Mountain.
All right. Mountain, having looked at all this, being very confused, will see him. Where is he exactly?
He's on the ground, on his back,
He is
cracked bones, covered in steam. Like there's steam coming off of his body as he's laying there.
okay.
You're probably like
kind of hurt.
He looks pretty hurt. He just fell 60 feet. You would guess. I mean, not guess. You would guess he's weak, but you would be about 15 feet away from him right now.
15 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going for a hit. That's what's happening
Okay.
with Flame Tongue. That is already out,
Go for it.
and that is gonna be 13 to hit.
That misses.
That do miss.
That's a fat
That do
miss.
All right, but we
Sad.
going for
Going
another
for part
hit. So don't
2.
worry about it. We going for part 2. So 22 to hit.
That hits.
Does hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
That hit though.
Yeah. Okay.
Hit part
that-
2.
That is gonna be
Nice.
7 slashing
Mhm.
and wait, no, not 7 slashing. That's gonna be 13 slashing.
Okay.
I rolled the wrong die. Sorry. And then that's gonna be 5 fire.
You easily stab down right into him. He's prone on the ground, but not hurt. You easily make the hit. He just kind of lays there. His body jolts when you stab into him, but he does not grunt or scream out in pain at all.
Okay. And that end my turn.
Oh.
And Jack not gonna do nothing because he not allowed.
Jack hide in
you gotta
bush.
stay safe.
Up next
Jack hide in bush.
is the creature. It lays there for a moment,
Good luck.
and then it slowly starts getting up. Only its torso actually reels up. Its legs remain laying on the ground. It looks at you and goes, "That hurts, you know." And then one of its claws rake over to hit you. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Don't forget you have double disadvantage.
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, double.
Okay, well that is a 22 to hit. 21 actually still, because 21's
Me?
lower.
It could hit me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then fuck that do hit.
That do hit. Even with double disadvantage, boy hit.
How
Damn.
the shit?
He rolled a 15, a 17, and then a 16. So,
Dice.
Ow.
I mean, I've been rolling pretty shit as well. To be honest. That was just a really lucky one. So you
Yeah, true. Bro,
you
but
take
hit
22 points
18s.
of piercing damage from his left claw,
Okay, so fuck off.
and as it pierces into you, he pulls you a bit closer and goes, "I'm the one supposed to be hurting you." And then his right claw comes in as well.
That's not
That's going to be a 20 not natural.
okay.
Ouch.
That do hit.
Who hit? That's going to be 20 piercing.
Ow.
He then gets up with both of his hands, both of them still piercing into your chest. He just
You don't
stands.
have more attacks.
Hmm?
You don't have more attacks. You better
He
not have
stands
more
up,
attacks.
looks at you, now sitting probably about 3-4 feet taller than you, looks down at you and goes, "Now it's playtime." And he will end his turn.
Sorry, what the fuck?
He will end his
Okay,
turn.
thank God. Oh my God. That scared the shit out of me.
Okay, I was gonna say, oh no.
Holy shit.
Up next is Taxi.
Okay, still 60 feet up.
They're all very durable.
Yes, Mountain is the most durable, and it's very
He has
lucky
like
he was
80
the-
HP. Yeah.
Yeah, if that was Ross is dead right now. I'm pretty sure that would have been.
Yeah, no,
you would've-
I
you
would
would've
die,
been a
yeah.
big dead boy right there.
How high can you fall in D&D without taking fall damage?
20
What is
feet.
that? Okay. I'm gonna
Damn.
fly 40 feet down.
Okay.
I'm gonna let go of Br'aad.
Okay.
So he's gonna drop 20 feet. And I should still be 20 feet above him, and I've already used my bonus action to dash.
God damn it.
That doesn't sound like 20 feet. That's not what 20 feet sounds like.
It's like, you're not that far. Nah, he's just being dramatic.
Oh, he's just
that
being
right?
dramatic.
With bonus action dash, move 30 feet down, dash 10, drop Br'aad, and I should be 20 feet above.
You can't bonus action dash as a flying monkey, I do not think.
What? Oh.
Because you are
Okay,
a monkey, you don't
okay,
have your
that's fine.
abilities. You can dash down if you'd like with an action and drop. And I would let you bonus action drop him.
Never mind. I'll just action
Throw him at him.
I'll just action get all the way down as far away as we can.
Okay.
So I'll use my action to dash all the way down,
Okay.
as far as we can from him, and then, I guess that's it. I'll just clap my hands like this
Okay.
and dance in front of Br'aad.
as you're clapping your hands and dancing, you hear somewhere off in the distance the sound of. Let me pull it up. It's the sound of bamboo hitting a rock, like those. You know the dunk,
Yeah.
those little like pond things that Japanese people have. I forget what they're called now, but they're very the dunk.
It was in Demon Slayer Kimetsu. I don't know.
Yeah.
As the sound of bamboo hitting a rock next to a pond is heard somewhere off in the distance, you transform back into Taxi, sitting there in a lower stance, clapping your hands, and then you stop.
Fuck. Wait, do I still have my bonus action then? Or does I still have my bonus action, or does that happen at the end of my turn?
That happens at the end of your turn.
Well, I just like, fuck.
Br'aad just looks up horrified. Why? And then he falls together, I guess.
Wait, does Taxi have a bonus action dash?
Taxi does,
Is that a thing?
I think,
Oh, he does?
as a
Okay.
monk.
Wait, are we falling or are we on the ground?
You're on the ground.
Oh, okay.
He was dancing in front of you.
Oh, I thought he was dancing in
If
the
I
air.
dash as a bonus action, it's a key point.
Oh,
for
okay.
me.
Okay. So I was gonna say I could have sworn that the fucking whatever the fuck rogues have is the only thing that gives you that for free.
So
Cool.
up next is Sonnen.
Hey, how does improvised weapons work with a arrow?
What do you mean?
Improvise.
What if I were to use a returning dagger as an arrow?
You cannot,
Aw.
as you cannot. How are you going to take a dagger and?
Don't question it.
I'm questioning many
You
things
hold the
there.
string.
Don't
You hold the hilt.
question-
You hold the hilt of the dagger and the string,
Attach it to a stick.
and then you just let
Okay,
it go.
I want you to imagine that in real life and what would happen.
Yes.
For a second. If you
I'd stab
just-
my hand. It would be worth it.
It would be more like you'd flick it and the dagger would go. When you said that, I was
Okay.
imagining you stabbing with an arrow. You could do that for improvised weapons. Take an arrow and stab with it, but you can't just
Yeah, no,
put a
no.
knife in your fucking bow and fire it like an arrow.
Okay. Where am I in
Imagine Mountain being like, "Can I load fucking flame tongue into a crossbow and shoot?"
Listen, I had to know. Okay.
God.
Fucking. Where am I in relative to
You
this guy?
would be so where you were. You're probably about 15, probably less, probably about 10 or 11 feet from him. Close.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bonus action and be like return, and then sneak up behind him and then stab him.
Okay. Because you are hiding, so yeah, you can easily do that.
Yeah,
So go ahead. You have advantage on the attack roll.
that's not a good one. That is a good one. Okay, that's a 12 plus 7, 19.
19 hits.
Okay,
Sneak
and I
attack time.
get sneak attack.
Sneak attack time.
Time to hurt. 2, 3, 8. Could have been better. 11. And I think that's it. Yeah, 11.
11.
Wait. I didn't add the 4. 15.
15. Right.
It's okay. Could have been better.
Would have been better. Okay. Come behind you, stab him. He goes,
Hello there.
I don't like ones that sneak either.
You just don't like all of us.
You just really don't
Yeah,
like
that's
us
what
in
it sounds
general.
like.
What do you
I
like?
don't like prey that fights back.
I mean, I don't.
Well,
Well, that's
I
just
don't know what you were
stupid.
expecting.
Is this supposed to be like the world's most dangerous game or something? Like,
So you're a scavenger?
You're a piece of shit?
Jesus.
I don't know. He's one of the, basically.
I mean,
He's
shit.
just a man who likes to torture?
Yeah.
Okay, so, Stonen, anything else for you?
Oh, I think that's it.
All right, up next is Velrisa.
Okay, I'm going to Warhammer again.
Okay, you run forward to him with your warhammer, but as you do, he goes, not so fast. And he steps
Yeah, I knew
quickly
that
to
was
his
coming.
side and comes for a piercing attack at you with his claw.
Better miss.
Ooh, I don't think it does, because that is a 23.
That's a hit.
Guys, if we don't die to this dude, the samurai will definitely kill us.
He's just gonna come in and
Right,
fucking.
there's another one in there.
Yeah, we don't know if he's gonna instantly attack us. Afterwards,
22
but-
points of piercing damage.
Ooh,
Ouch.
I hellish rebuke.
All right.
That's a 14 dex.
14 dex. Okay. He fails, I think.
Ooh, he fails.
Yeah, he gets a 12. He gets a 12, so he fails.
Ooh, I like
Nice.
Me likey.
18.
18. 18 fire damage?
Correct.
As he stabs in, you hellish rebuke and the flames lick up his forearm. They begin to singe all the remaining skin off, and all you see is a decayed, dark, almost like green turning on the edges of his bones where they're just decaying and falling apart. He goes, hey, watch your manners, girl. And his right hand comes in as well.
Oh.
Yeah, he's.
That's a natural 20.
reactions. Oh my god, goodbye,
God,
Velrisa.
what the fuck, man?
Can I go home?
Go.
Can I?
Br'aad, you have the thing on standby, right? Will you reverse time
What's your
and make sure
HP
Velrisa
right
doesn't
now?
die?
Oh.
What's Velrisa's?
26.
26. You are unconscious, but not dead.
Okay.
I will say that right now. It is well over that.
Hey,
Broad sweats.
Vel!
I
Deja
lie on the
vu.
ground.
What are you talking about? That never happened.
He steps forward and he slashes across your lower half, and as he does, he spins around and just drops you on the ground behind him. He goes, that's what happens when you get hot-headed.
I get
Thank
it.
God it wasn't a sexual pun. Oh, my.
I get it.
He looks around at the rest of you, looks down at her, and looks at the scenario ahead of him. He smirks and goes, you've won this one. Here. And he reaches down and pulls out from inside of himself, ripping across the flesh of his lower rib. He pulls out the insignia that he's been given, and he drops it on the ground in front of him. But I'll be taking this with me. And he grabs Velrisa with his other hand,
What?
and teleports.
Can I wait?
No.
Wait. Okay,
Can I
No.
cast
No.
counterspell?
Do you have counterspells?
Can I refuse teleport?
Yeah.
Can I
I'd like to.
Can I refuse teleport?
Can I don't want to. I don't want to go. I don't want to.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can I cast Control Z?
I have
Really
counterspell.
quick. My lantern.
Yeah. What about the lantern?
What about the lantern?
If you fall unconscious within 10 feet of the lantern, the spirit emerges from it, magically stabilizing you with a touch, and then quickly returns to the lantern.
Will that happen within that time frame?
Let's double check to see. I mean, even if it did
Because
happen,
I
you still
assume this
would've-
is end of combat, right? If he's
We're still in initiative right now. We are still in initiative,
okay.
as he's still on his turn.
Wait, what? That was his reaction. That was Vel's turn.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, then he can teleport. Never mind. I thought it was his turn.
Yeah, I
for
was
some
gonna
reason.
say. I just thought this was another one of those things.
Yeah, no.
honestly.
Combat would not drop. He will drop his Signia, but he will not teleport yet. He'll grab her and say that, but he won't be able to teleport.
Right. So if he does end up knocking someone else out, can I use counterspell?
I'm gonna see because I don't think this actually technically isn't a spell. I don't think. Let me double check. I would call it a spell. I will call this a spell because it isn't a real spell. It's one of his abilities. However, in the ability, it says that he magically teleports. So I will call it a spell. I will allow you to counterspell that. If he does do it, but he won't do it.
happening now, or are there turns before?
Up next is Br'aad. No. Yeah, he drops his insignia and then he grabs Velrisa by her heel, like of her not her heel, her ankle. He grabs her by the ankle and lifts up. You are conscious again, though, Velrisa. Your lantern can do that. Since it is your turn, it will do that.
And, we're still in initiative though, right?
Yes, and since you fell unconscious, it would have ended your turn, so it's Br'aad now. But you are conscious
Oh, it's
again.
Br'aad?
You are conscious.
Okay.
So you'd be at,
Alright.
I believe, 1? Let me check what it does. What does
Yeah.
it do? Spirit emerges from magically stabilizes you with a touch, then quickly... Yeah, magical stabilization's 1. Yep, so you're good.
First thing is live clock is coming in hot with the eye beams. Live clock is coming in.
Live
hot.
clock
He's
is
coming
coming.
in hot. Damn,
Live-
dude.
He's not. That's
He's
disgusting.
coming. I'm sorry, the bone.
All right, make a wisdom save and a dex save.
Okay, we'll start with the wisdom save first. The wisdom save will be a 15. The dexterity save will be a 10.
Okay, live clock spins around and goes and just shoots off rays everywhere, and then one of them hits the guy, and he takes 3d6 cold damage. 10 cold damage.
10 cold damage.
Yep. Live clock smiles. He has done something.
Live clock
He
has
has
killed him.
accomplished something.
Live
Oh.
clock has
Oh my god.
So as you fire the cold beam of his laser, of his eye beam, it hits directly in the lower part of his spine and it chills it and freezes it. And as it does, it begins to crack and you can see all of his bones start to turn to dust. And as they do, he lets go of Velrisa's leg and starts stumbling forward and goes, made a fool of again. And then he falls to the ground and starts to blow away with the wind.
Live clock goes up to his ashes and goes, "Bah, bah, bah," and eats some of them.
There are
I'm
now
gonna
this
run
man's
over- He
ashes.
He eats his ashes?
Man,
There's a couple.
Interesting.
just
Okay.
just a bit. What the
Interesting.
fuck? Okay.
I start picking myself
Man.
up off the ground.
Yeah, I was just said I was gonna run over to Vel
Live
and
clock
help
is an
her up.
apex predator. I don't understand.
I just kind of walk up to everybody and just say, guys, I feel a little incompetent. That little small child did more cold damage than I did.
I try and move live clock away from eating the ashes. No, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good for you. Don't. No.
Are you?
But good job.
What is
I
this,
pat
by
him
the
on the
way?
side.
I have absolutely no idea.
This is Don't. Okay, he's
Yes,
gone. Don't
that.
worry about it. And then I pop him out.
Wait, Tax, you can turn into
It's
a
a
flying.
it's a creature that can physically only speak by mimicking other people's voices in a very sneery, like obviously mimicking you voice.
He's like a little ball of flesh with like eyes coming off of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's
Well,
very
I mean,
ugly.
I'm noticeably confused just because I'm, just like, what in the goddamn hell is this thing?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But it can physically only speak by annoyingly mimicking other people's voices, like mockingly. It's mocking you essentially. That's the only way it talks.
mean.
It's really fucking. It's a prick. It's literally a living asshole. It's just.
Gotcha. I mean, he killed it. Yeah, well,
He did.
good
He
for
did
him.
kill him. He's never done anything productive.
Well,
Well, he's eating some ashes, so.
What's up? What's everybody doing? Everybody is now. Combat is over. The creature has been defeated. Most of the bones turned to dust. All that remains is its red eyes. It's like these dark red. You can almost see the blood coagulating and moving inside of the actual eyes, but they lay there in the pile of dust.
Can I do an Arcana check on those?
Sure.
Can I also do an Arcana check on that?
Go for it, both of you.
Taxi, I've never seen you turn into something like that before. What?
oh, Sionin, I unlocked some new power up in that tree.
Wow, I mean, yeah, I just
Wait,
thought you were
fuck,
hiding.
no.
I got a 15.
13.
As you move forward to investigate them, the eyes actually quickly hop over and look at you, and you hear his voice rip from the dust once more. Stop looking at me.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to just kind of grab them and just kind
Stop
of
it.
play with
Stop.
them.
Stop it.
Look at these.
Yeah,
These are
I
neat.
I just kind of figured you were hiding in that tree or something. I mean, I know he was scary, but like.
No, I made a friend. He's going to kill us in a second.
Hold on.
But before that,
wait, what?
are you okay, Vel? Could you maybe patch this
No,
up
wait,
and I
let's
remove
talk
my
about the guy
hand?
who's gonna kill us.
I take his eyes
Wait a
and I
damn
pop in.
second.
I take his eyes and I pop in live clock and I say, "Good job. Here's a treat."
As you do that, he goes, absolutely not. And both of his eyes disappear.
Guys, how could he talk?
I
He
give
didn't have a mouth.
live clock a treat because I told him I would, and it would be bad pet ownership if I
Okay,
didn't.
give him a tree.
Everyone gather around me, and I cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I just pet the small little thing? I'm just gonna.
Pet the gazer.
Okay, so wait, what was that about? Guy about to kill us? What?
Oh, let me heal y'all first.
Well, I need to
No,
show
this is
you.
very important.
Let's get some heals.
1.
Stop trying to
Oh,
rush.
fucking fell. That's a 7.
I'm picking up
I
live
need
clock.
help.
I wanna hold
14
them.
plus 3, 17 for everyone.
Oh shit.
17.
Oh, wow, that's full
Thank
health.
God.
Nice.
I don't think I took damage, so I didn't care the whole time.
Well, I'm fucking full. Yeah.
That's a lot better.
And I'm
Yeah.
alive, Taxi. That's all that matters. I'm fine.
Great. Right,
Now,
I was
what-
just about to come and
what
save
were
you,
you
but
saying a second ago?
All right.
Great, yeah. Somebody gonna kill us?
oh right, I looked towards the trees. He's still there.
No.
He'll
doesn't
be
sound
here.
right.
He'll be here any second now. So at least I have a chance to. God, that hurt. He stabbed me with a bone.
Yeah, me too.
When I was in the tree, I met a samurai. He said he was gonna vanquish us with his blade, but he also turned me into a flying monkey. So that was nice. He helped me save Br'aad.
Are you sure?
All right, Taxi. Hand over the weed. You've had too much.
No, I don't have that anymore, Mountain. I gave it to Br'aad in order to create live clock.
So wait, you actually saw a samurai in the tree who turned you into a monkey.
Do we know what a samurai
No.
is?
You would not know what the fuck a samurai is.
No, sorry.
A swordsman.
A
A swordsman.
Swordsman.
A swordsman. So you
I'd like
actually
to
saw a
meet
swordsman
this
in the tree who
Samurai.
turned you into a monkey and said he was gonna kill us.
Wait,
You
so
didn't see me turn into a monkey.
I mean, I saw you turn into a monkey,
I
but like,
I did. I thought you just did that.
You were in the sky.
Yeah,
Wait,
we were having a conversation during the battle, and I was just trying to get him not to kill us, but he wasn't having it.
You were having a conversation with him, even though he was going to kill you.
so is he one of the
He
hunters?
seemed like a cool
but
dude.
he's going to kill us, Taxi.
A cool dude.
Well, at least we know
Where
he's
is he?
coming.
He didn't kill you immediately, so that's nice.
Yeah,
I
but
think he was waiting for us to get weakened. But maybe he saw what we could do and got really scared and then dipped. We still need his insignia,
As
so
you say that,
that's
you
not
you hear his voice come from behind you as he begins approaching the party.
that's him. That's the
As
one.
you say, maybe he got scared and ran off. I do not fear anything.
I didn't think that you would. That would be out of character for you.
As you guys
Can you just not kill us for like 5 minutes, please?
As you guys look over, you see a male. He's entirely shirtless. However, falling down his back like a cape is the pelt of a white wolf that comes up to its head that rests like a hat upon his.
Hanzo
Not
in that one skin from
not like
Overwatch?
Hanzo in that one skin from Overwatch.
How dark is it outside?
It's pitch. It's pretty dark. There's a bit of pale light
okay,
from the
I
moon, but
just-
it's pretty dark. He steps forward.
I see that, and I just immediately. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
He steps forward, his sword still in the hilt. But he steps forward looking at all of you.
Yeah, this is he didn't actually tell me his name. But this is the swordsman.
Okay,
I
wait,
go for
listen.
the handshake. I go for the handshake.
He might
I heard what you did. Thank you so much.
Don't come near me.
All right.
Listen, okay, wait. It's clear you're willing to talk to us, right? You're trying to hunt us. You're one of the. You have an
Well,
insignia.
I tried, Stillman. Trust me, I tried.
It's okay. But what are you?
It's
What are you?
not.
No, it is
Can I-
okay.
I was in a tree with him for
Yeah.
like months.
It's not a month. It's been 5 minutes,
Can I
maybe.
insight check Taxi and the samurai?
Individual
Like-
rolls, but go for it.
Okay. Taxi is a that's an 11.
What are you looking at Taxi for? What
Like to
inciting
see if
what?
he's fucking out of his mind or what? That's an 11.
He's
And then for
okay.
the samurai,
I'll
like
tell
I
you.
want to see what I want to see what his intentions. Like, what is he? Does he look like he's going to kill us all? Is that real? And that's a 19.
Bloodlust.
The 19. He just seems very stoic, emotionless. He's staring at all of you, blank face, no expression, no anger, no. He just seems focused on the moment and just looking upon all of you.
Taxi's a bit shaken up. He got stabbed. Half of his health was gone in 2 hits. So he's still a little high off adrenaline. He just flew for the first time in his life as a monkey.
Yeah,
And it
that's
was
pretty
really cool. He didn't know that was possible. And he's got a lot of thoughts racing through his brain right now.
Anyway, so it's clear you're willing to talk. I mean, you're here. You're not killing us right now. You're willing to talk to us, right? This is what's happening
I'm
here.
observing.
Yes. Okay, but like, maybe we can come to a peaceful end to this instead.
I tried this, Stillman.
This taxi,
very
shut
intent.
the fuck up.
I'm afraid that's not how it works.
What?
He was waiting for us to get weakened, and then he was gonna come and strike us down.
That doesn't seem like a very honorable
Is
thing to do.
That would have been good to know.
That is also not
Okay.
the truth.
So
Yeah.
so I've been hidden the whole time. Wait, what's he doing?
I'm waiting
For what?
for you to defeat the first 3 hunters.
Oh, he's the last one.
He's making himself the last one.
What
do
if
you?
we just kill you now?
That's not. I don't want to do that right now, Mountain.
That would be foolish.
He turned me into a monkey with his sword. I don't think we're gonna have a great fighting chance.
Yeah, that was pretty cool though.
What are you getting from this? Why are you hunting us? What is it exactly like?
My gains are not of your concern.
Well, I mean, my life's on the line, so it kind of is.
But maybe we could help you.
A true man's life is on the line every day he breathes.
Oh yeah.
God,
I
he's
don't-
so cool.
This guy,
That's
no,
pretty-
he's
pretty solid.
just
Yeah, that's-
cheesy. It's just nothing.
I don't like him.
Okay. Well,
Here, maybe we can help each other. What did they offer you?
It's not of your concern.
Kinda is.
Can you tell us anything about the other hunter?
He's stronger than that one.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, you know, this is cool. Why are you even here right now? I mean, you just want to watch us, right? Like,
I'm observing.
you.
Don't you have something better to do?
I could kill you now.
I would prefer you didn't. Our goal is not to die, so we can get past that. Let's just assume that we don't ever die. Let's just not.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Do you have any helpful words of advice?
No, I don't. You're right. You were right, Taxi. This guy probably not going to talk to
I
us.
told you.
Listen, I
really
haven't
tried.
talked to this man before.
I'm pretty good with words. I think I'm pretty good with people
I mean, I'm
most of the time.
pretty better
Yeah,
with
Taxi,
people.
you're great with people. Especially drows. Listen, you got weird nipples, and I don't like your face. How about you just walk on, and we'll go about our business, and you can observe or whatever the fuck you were talking about.
You'll be the first to die. And then he just,
Right, as soon as he says
and then
that.
he just turns around. He just turns around and begins to walk away.
Oh fuck! What, he walked off? Okay, never mind. I'm not
You can
doing
say
shit.
so if you want. He starts to walk away.
No, I was hidden. I was gonna punch him in the nuts, but he's walking off.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Don't do that now. I'm hurt.
I'm not doing that now. He's walking off.
I think he would katana slice you in the nuts as a riposte.
Yeah.
Nah. See, I have a bonus action after
That's how we
do
get rid
a-
of Ross in the podcast. He just can't play it.
I studied the blade.
Oh, you were punching
so
people's
fuck
nuts.
that
I
guy.
studied the blade.
Fuck
Can I
that guy
cast,
really
can I
hard.
cast suggestion on him as he walks away?
What are you trying to do?
No, hear me out.
It's a wisdom save, correct?
Yeah.
This is a fucking swordsman.
Don't forget to leave the medallion because we're gonna need that for later.
23. I don't.
Yeah, it just doesn't. It just doesn't.
He leaves it anyways because he's a
He's
nice.
nice.
Because he's such a nice guy.
No, he just continues to walk. He doesn't say anything.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna go pick up the medallion
You pick up the creature's medallion.
and I will pring flick it up, catch it, and sit on the ground.
wait. Why don't we put it in the doors right
Why
there?
don't you just put it in? Why'd you have to do that?
Yeah, I mean,
What are you, Mario? Just have to fucking.
I take it from Taxi's hand and walk it to the door.
I take it from Velrisa's hand and
I
flick it up in the air and then
resist.
sit down
I
on the ground.
resist him taking it.
Velrisa puts it in the fucking mountain. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Because it's boring if I just pick it up.
Wording
walk it to the
wording
door.
unclear. Velrisa has inserted it into mountain.
Ow! Hey, don't. Marissa, don't do that.
Hey, I'm walking here. You think you can just walk through this alley without me telling you all the cool shit that's going on and fucking just roll with it? Hell no. This is the mid-roll alley you're walking throughs right now. Let me tell you what. Well, first of all, I'd just like to congratulate you on getting this far without getting stopped. That's pretty impressive. Not many people make it this far into episode street. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this bit is. I mean, you wouldn't be here talking to me if you hadn't. Yeah, so let me tell you about the few things we got going on here on this alley. Now, if you look to your left, you can see there's the Twitch Club. Now, that place is pretty cool. It's where we show off the new shit every Friday, kind of sometimes, if it's on time, if we get it done on time, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Down the right here, you got the, what the fuck is this? Twitter? Yeah, Twitter. It's like a glorified coffee shop or something. A lot of talking about the episodes goes on there. So if you're heading there, make sure you use the hashtag GRWI show and talk about us. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little bit of that good. You know, we don't really do much promotion around here. Not many people come through here, so we're entirely reliant on word of mouth. So you should totally tell your friends. Oh, next up, we got the Discord. Now, this place is great. There's like 2,000 people. Let me tell you what. And we'd love to have you be a part of those 2,000 people. All you gotta do is click on this here link. Where the fuck is the link? Ah, fuck. You know, I think they got it on Twitter. And you can join this lovely community of 2,000 plus people. Isn't that brilliant? Next up, you got the Patreon club. This is more like a gentleman's club, you know, a paid only exclusive membership type deal. I think I got a list of the people here somewhere. 1 second. Yeah, you want to hear these, right? Yeah. Of course you do. What am I talking about? Alexander Coyne, Allison Dean, Andrew Gorgiu, Bearded Baguette, Cadis, Connor Keat, Darnell the Cat, Ethor Haraldson, Helios, Jacob Archer, Jay Newell, Jonathan Monroe, Josh Bojarski, Just Another Emma, Millionito, Mr. Woods, Oathkeeper, Pie Incorporated, Trash, William P. Penguin, and Yeshua Bonadio, Divinator, James Bielkius, I butchered that, shit, God, they're gonna come for me, Jessifer, Razzie19, Shalasha's, fuck, I fucked it up last time too, Shalasha's Gay, Christen Whitwell, Wholesome, __. Anyways, yeah, that's about, oh shit, oh god, you've stolen all there's only 4 posters left on the wall here on this Shopify wall. Oh, they were all signed by your favorite people, the people in the podcast, in the street, in this alleyway that we are currently in right now, and there's only 4 left. What are we gonna do? Buy them now. Take them, buy them now. Buy them now.
With the creature defeated, you stand there, all of you. 2 out of the 4 insignias claimed, and a door in front of you still closed shut. Hilltree and Bones have now both come out from behind the rock, and they have accompanied you. They have rejoined. What is the plan? What's the next step? Where do we go from here?
Say, where's your uncle, Vel?
Val.
Oh.
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 Yeah.
Where's Andre?
I think he was still in that town. I don't think he left with us.
Oh, we left him behind. Oh.
Who's under?
Awkward.
We ignore Mountain.
Should we like head back? I mean,
think it's in our best
Mountain
interest
looks
to
kind
head
of
back,
fucked
yeah.
up.
Maybe we can.
What do you mean? I'm good. I'm great.
Can I survey the party and see how everyone's looking?
Mountain's fucked.
Mountain's fucked.
Yeah, Mountain's
It's fucked up.
All right.
Which way did that sword boy go?
No.
That way.
He walked. It would be so if you're facing towards the mountain, it would be to your direct right.
Okay, well, maybe we should regroup with Andre. I mean, I don't really like the idea of one of us being alone
Yeah.
here. That's,
No, I think that's a pretty good play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and maybe
Don't we
can...
want to see what's behind that door, though?
Mountain, we have to get the other insignias before we can see behind the door.
Holy shit, and I'm dumb.
Oh, that's right. What's
How
on
is
dumb?
everyone? All right. How
You're
is
stealing
everyone
my
feeling after
brand.
that? You know, we just kind of.
Exhilarated.
was-
I'm ready to do it again.
Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling great. I'm just kind of stretching.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Can we go home? Can we please go home?
That was amazing. Man got
Yeah,
stabbed.
Hilltree is the. That's about the.
I want to go home. I want
The
to
reaction I
just
expected.
go back to the wharf of all places. I'll take it. I'll take it over here.
No,
I'll fucking
no
take it
more.
over here, please.
Nah, fuck it. Let's go back to the wharf.
no.
Kill the king.
I agree.
No.
Wait, we want to kill the gang. I'm down with that. I'm really actually.
On
Let's see,
on
how
the
much
bright
time do we
side-
have to kill them?
If we can take down that thing, we can take down anything. And the king is that thing that we could take down. If you wanted to leave, we should totally. I'm
Wait, can we even
tired,
get out of
guys.
here? Didn't like
Well
the door
said.
close behind us? Wasn't there
Oh
like?
fuck, you're right.
We can't get out of here yet.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to. Hi there. That was rough. You know, I climbed up a tree like 4 times.
I mean, yeah, that's
beat.
pretty exhausting.
Yeah, that
To
was
be-
pretty
no,
rough.
No,
Yeah,
Right, Jack?
Taxi.
Yeah.
Taxi. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry you had to climb up that tree.
wasn't that great? I've never flown before.
That.
I really
I've-
want to do that
I'm
again.
glad it was good for you.
I've fallen before. Does that count?
Were you scared?
Yeah.
How did it? Man, I've never actually like been plummeting to my death before. So
I
it's
thought you were gonna say you've never been scared.
Maybe.
That's the funniest
my
joke.
Taxi.
Listen, I mean, as
just
much
casted.
as this conversation, maybe we should
Yeah,
move
I-
and talk.
I
know?
like put my hand on around Mountain's shoulders and I say, "All right, let's head back to town."
To
What are we
town.
gonna? Just sure.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, Mountain. This time, if we talk, trying to get into a house, maybe don't say that we kill people.
Well, I mean, it's
That wasn't
true.
it varies.
Yeah, well, we're allowed to lie. Okay.
Maybe your role in this group is killing people and talking is not.
What do I do?
I mean,
That's
You're like
a
Valid-
good
valid question.
question.
No
Hilltree,
idea what that
you're
is.
the looks.
Hilltree, you're the card up our sleeve. You know, like when you did that wall thing when you
What
saved
the
my
hell does
life.
that mean?
You do
I'm a
that.
what up away?
You. It means you're our trump card.
Who's that?
That's the word I was looking for. It means like you're our power, hidden power that we just don't unveil until the very last moment when we're on the brink of death and you save our lives. What's
Right,
that
that's not
called?
big words, but it sounds nice. So I'll take it.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure, okay.
You're a god,
Guys,
Hilltree.
guys, I'm feeling kind
absolute-
of tired.
Right.
Can we?
I keep Mountain up and walk him back to the town.
Well, whatever the situation is, we need to regroup.
Yeah, let's go back to
That
Under.
word.
I'm actually kind of worried. I mean, Velrisa, he's been giving me the stink eye lately. I really don't know why. Do you know anything about that? Like,
Who? Onda?
You're
Under.
cursed.
I mean, yeah, but like,
Your arm is cursed.
He
and
knows
he doesn't
that.
like curses.
yeah, but
Maybe.
I
Has
don't know. He's just
something
been
like-
looking at me funny, and it makes me very uncomfortable. Okay.
Have you had any cursey things going on lately?
No, absolutely not. Actually,
Have I noticed Onder staring at Sylvan?
I think once you said you noticed it. You like somebody. I think somebody.
Yeah.
You probably noticed it like once, maybe. Yeah.
All right.
How's your arm looking, Sylvan? Maybe it just wore off.
I kind of like look at it. Still very
Uh-huh.
purple. Yeah,
No, no.
yeah, it's still there.
I was hoping maybe.
Yeah, it's not
As
looking.
long as you don't try to eat me, I'm fine.
I don't.
I am
Listen-
all for going back to town. My magic is at half power. If we go into that next fight, I might die.
See, I mean, I feel great. I can definitely fight, but we should rest for taxi.
I don't think we should rest. No, Mountain. I wasn't suggesting that. If you
No,
need to
no,
rest,
listen,
though, you
listen.
do look pretty beat
Taxi.
up.
Ooh,
Taxi,
Mountain
I know that you need a
Sleepy
rest.
Mountain needs to take a nap.
I'm a little tired, but
You
I know
take a
that Taxi
nappy?
needs a rest. Taxi really needs a rest. He needs to recharge.
Mountain,
So
you feel
I'll do this for you, Taxi.
Let's just move
Just for
and
you.
figure out when we get there. Okay.
sure. We can walk.
All right.
We can go.
Also, from now, can
think we're
I
walking and
pay
talking.
attention to Onder looking at Sylvan?
Where are you guys heading? Back to the town?
Back to the town, correct?
Back to town.
We're gonna go look for
Wait, how
Onder.
far away
To
was
the town?
that?
It wasn't that long. Probably, I would guesstimate like
I'm
20
gonna keep
minutes, 20, 30 minutes maybe.
Okay, that's
I'm gonna
fine.
keep on my tippy toes, walking on my tippy toes, looking out for any ambushes. I'm gonna listen for I'm gonna listen for magic. I don't know. I just don't want to get
Okay.
snuck
Well, you
up
guys
on.
head back to the town.
Keep an eye out.
You make your way back the same night. Everybody's boarded up. There's still no activity anywhere, but you make it back in one piece. No attacks, no ambushes, nothing peculiar happens on the way back. Are you heading back to the shack where you first rested, or are you heading out to look for Onder?
Kind of want to.
We're looking for Onder.
Let's look
We
for
gotta
Onder
find
first.
Onder first, yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking for
So you're gonna look around
Onder.
the whole town, or okay?
Yeah.
Investigation rolls. Anybody who wants to make an investigation check? Who wants to go looking?
I got like an 8, I think. Let's see. Oh, I got a 7. I got a
I got a
7.
natural 20 for some reason.
Nice.
All right, so collectively, y'all take a look. Everybody looks around. Br'aad does it way better than anybody else, apparently. For some reason, Br'aad is adamant about
He
finding.
shouldn't, but he does.
You search the whole town. He's nowhere.
Do I roll for my hawk?
If you'd like to, your
Yeah.
hawk can also investigate. Your
Sorry.
hawk can fly.
Sorry, keep going. Let me. What's what would it be, or what would I roll for that? Just D20
Yeah,
again?
and then add investigate. Add your hawk's investigation modifier, which would be just its wisdom, intelligence. This is intelligence.
Yeah.
Which is somewhere, I bet. I am not proficient at this.
INT is the name of the stat. It should be. You
yeah,
have a
so
hawk, right? Sid?
Is
I'll get
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got you. I'll get a stat block for one. Its intelligence is a -4. So, what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
9.
9. So 9 - 4. So yeah.
Dumbass bird.
Whoops. He basically did what I did.
So collectively, everybody looks around, but you don't find Onder anywhere in the city, anywhere in its vicinity.
Okay, that's concerning.
Ooh, what if I use my Dark One's own luck? And I add a... Nah, it's too late. Doesn't matter. Keep
Did
going.
I find any traces or anything?
No. You could ask around if you'd like. I didn't imagine you'd ask anybody because they're all boarded up. But if you'd like to knock and see if you could ask someone, you may go for that. But
'Cause that's an ability check, right?
That would be, yeah.
We could check
I'm gonna
back.
knock on a door.
okay, you
too.
knock. First door, nobody responds. The second door, however, when you knock, you just hear a man go, "Leave! Get out of here!"
Right.
Yeah, we're looking. Wait, before I do, we're looking for an older man with like a rock fist type deal.
I don't care
This-
what you're
don't-
looking for.
This,
Yeah,
if
we
you
should just
What's he gonna do, Taxi? Fucking kill
This
us?
town is not. It's broken. It's like in a loop.
Yeah,
no
I
one's
know.
gonna
Leave
but I
me
mean, if we
be.
do know him,
Let me be with my children, please.
Just leave him. Let's just leave him alone. He'll probably. Yeah. Let's just not bring any trouble to anyone.
I mean,
We
it's
could
not
go
gonna
check
matter
the
because that
tower.
trouble's just gonna undo itself in like several hours.
But we could the tower that Onda was last at. Maybe he left like a note that we missed, or he has some footprints or something.
I imagine we checked
Maybe-
there already. But
Yeah, you definitely would have. You definitely would
Yeah.
have.
Well, he's just gone. I don't know. Shit. We're being hunted.
Yep, that's true.
Onda's a strong man. I'm sure he'll find his way back.
yeah, but those
Yeah, we
hunters
don't
are
need
also
him.
very strong. I mean, I don't know.
But we have Red. He's strong.
Right, yeah, I'm strong. Sometimes. Yeah,
I up Red. How strong is he?
How strong is Red?
What? Yeah.
Strong enough.
How strong am I? How strong am I? Well, I can tell you what. I do fine by myself, but rude. Just gonna help look for
Listen,
the
I'm just
guy.
looking at you. I'm just looking at you. I'm just looking at you. I'm not saying anything.
Well, if Vel isn't worried about Onda, we should figure out our next step with us as a
Well,
group.
Taxi, again, you seem very tired. Let's just go
maybe
for
we
a
should
rest.
take a rest. Let's go, everybody, relax.
No, I don't need a rest.
Why?
I'm fine.
Yes, you do.
Okay, you're all being stupid.
Right.
I'm kind of tired.
Very
Let's
stubborn.
sleep.
See, Silman's tired. Silman's tired. We need a rest.
I would like to rest.
Yeah, if
Should anyone
Silman's
keep
tired.
watch?
Jesus Christ, they're so prideful.
I just spoke to a swordsman for like the entire battle, Silman.
I was up close.
I'm
grappled
confused
him.
about everything right now.
Let's just go to sleep, okay? Let's
I have a
sleep it off.
suggestion. How about you stay up and keep watch? Because you surely do not need a rest. Am I right?
I mean, yeah, if you don't need a rest, you don't need a rest. We'll
Wait,
Yeah,
are people
Taxi,
looking
why
at a
don't
short
you-
rest
Because
or a
we
long
can
rest
rest.
right now?
Probably short
long.
rest.
Long.
Probably long.
Wait,
think
how
long.
long? It hasn't been like long enough.
I'd say
between
short.
You can
our
long,
Which got told
you
to-
can
I
long
think
rest
it-
whenever you want.
Yeah, we don't
Oh.
need to. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's
Do you
no like
want a
time.
long- Do people want a
Yeah,
long
if you guys
rest?
want to long rest, you
Well,
you
being
can.
in the town, we should. long
I
rest,
don't
yeah.
think it hurts.
Long
Yeah,
rest.
let's
Yeah,
long
let's
rest.
long rest.
Maybe on
Sure.
come
Yeah,
back to
sure.
us.
I'm gonna take watch then because I don't need to rest.
Perfect.
You're
All
right,
right, I'm
Mountain.
going
You
to
do
bed,
that.
everybody.
Good.
You're taking the
Excellent.
whole
Just
watch
so
for
you
8
wakes up.
hours?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No.
Good night.
Of course not. Mountain's gonna watch with me, and we'll just take shit.
I am. Yeah, I am. Because I'm not
Listen.
tired. I don't need a
No,
rest.
Right, off to
Mountain,
bed then.
you
need
Good
to
luck,
rest.
everybody. Are we
you
inside
know,
a house
I'm sure.
now?
Yeah, you're
Good night.
inside. Mountain, you had a stressful day with your dog getting kidnapped and taken 50 feet in the air. You know, I'm sure you need to sleep that off a bit. I'll keep watch a bit. It's fine.
Okay, but I'll go first.
That's fine. Okay, go for it.
All right.
You insist that I rest.
everyone.
If you insist,
And
I
with
will.
that, everyone heads back into the
I'm not
abandoned
in it.
home.
We have to take watch.
Good night.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna, swear to Christ. I'm gonna just have a T-Rex bolt through this house and kill all of you. I swear to God, if you don't.
I just leave and find a bed and go to sleep.
Pull out
Counter
flaming sword,
T-Rex.
stab.
Anyway, you guys, everyone lays down taking watch, obviously. And you long rest. That's where we're gonna end the episode.